Alright, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Mic is looking good. I see a pasty white guy moving around in the corner, and we have working desktop feed. Welcome everyone to a special Monday edition of nok-nok streams. I am your charming, self-proclaimed, and sometimes forgetful host nok-nok. Oh, Saracen, early today. White Tiger, how you doing? Perfect. I don't know if I've ever come as close to syncing up with the music as that moment right there. Camera God me see, hey Muck, here's a teaser. Hold on, since you just linked it in stream, I'm gonna open it right here. Oh my. Oh wow. Oh wow. Nice. Nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is the GPU, nothing else that isn't me. Not the whole album. Well, most of my that's nice was looking at the GPU anyway, so we're on the same wavelength. How about if I just zoom in right here, like, wow, nice jacket, Kemmer. That is a nice jacket. You've been working out. Well done. No, I get it. That's awesome. All right, we've faded out the pretzel. Let's maximize the game I got here. I did some Googling right before I started the stream to see how much longer I should be having to wait for, what's his name? Deal with the Devil, Darwin, to show up again. I have no idea. I have no idea how much longer this guy should take. So, we've been standing in our castle or whatever for like over a year at this point. And he hasn't shown up. I checked the stream yesterday, I checked the recording. Our economy went from 150 to 350 last night while we were just standing at the table. So, we claimed 2 new regions, so we can run over there, we can claim the stuff that's over there, and we can do Jathal's quest, I guess. We can carry deadweight Jathal. This is the motherboard in your build. Hold on, tapping out to check out this picture. He's linking us. Let's see what we got here. MSI 360X 64T. That's nicer than what I got right now. Dude, that is sick. That is disgusting. That is pretty rad. That is really, really rad. I don't have a lot of extra words for that right now. That is awesome. Is your, you know, while we're talking about PCs, Kemmer, is your PC that had the leak, has it made a full recovery? Or are you still working on that as well?
All according to plan.
I'm gonna need to, I'm scrapping it to sell off. I finished my tiny build already. Oh, okay. You're like, I don't need this anymore. Alright, do I have any rubbish to sell? I know we got a lot of magic items gifted to us while we were standing in the capital. Opportunist Dwarven War Axe. Don't have anybody that can use that. Don't need that. Don't really need that. It's a weird item. Never gonna use that. What is this? +6 to int, wisdom, and charisma. Let's see if any of the these people need it. He does. He's only got a 4 whiz. What do you have? You got 6 int, you're fine. You've got 2 charisma? Do I not have better than that? What do you have? 2 int. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got a 4 whiz, and we got a 6 to all, and a 4 int. Alright, give him the 4 int. And what do you have? 4 wisdom? Okay. And I think you're the lowest roller, so let's give you the 6 to charisma. There we go. I think that's as good as we're going to get right now. Alright. I'm going to have to look up how to move all the scenes and the Twitch stuff I've got on here from one computer to another pretty soon if you go through with this, Skipper. It'll be my first time having to transition the stuff over. Okay, so I guess we'll go do Jathal's quest. See this. So I guess we'll leave Chuck here, which I'm very sad to do. We'll head over to do Jathal's quest, and we can grab all of the resources over there at the same time. Because we claimed the Tours of the Lebanese and Dunsward, both of those yesterday, so everything to the east of me is mine now. Yeah, when we claimed Dunsward yesterday, we had the quest card popped up. You now own the Came Lands. Okay. Alright, how low is she? What level did I leave her at? She's 1? Oh my god. I left her at level 1? Oh, girl. I can't leave her at 1, because she'll just die when someone looks at her. Good lord. Huh. Alright, so I'm leveling her for purposes of just not getting one-shot by random stuff. That's all I care about right now. I don't want her to get one hit by something. I can't go running into battle with her with 8 hit points and having to keep her alive. Hey, Pongom, it's going pretty good, man. I'm here. This is my favorite thing to be doing, pretty much. So it's going really good right now. We have a new person at my work today, replacing the person we lost, so that was a little bit of a relief. I mean, right now they're still learning, so they're dead weight for a short time, like any new employee, but we're working on that. I'm sure anyone who likes to design Jathal is just like, just like cringing as I'm doing this, but the whole point of this is just, I'm going to do her quest, I'm going to have her in the back, and I just need her to not die to a fireball or something. That's the only reason we're leveling her up, is basically the defenses. I'll probably get her to level 10 and then just stop there. Same, good to hear, good to hear. I'm glad you made it through your day. I mean, really, stuff's gonna happen. I really, the best I hope for people is usually that, you know, they can just shrug off whatever comes their way. Shake it off. Okay, she's level 10. That should be adequate. Alright. Do I have any quests in Silvershire or Silverstep? I have a lot of quests to go talk to the different merchant people. I think Silvershire was the one who wanted the beer? Or Silverstep, yeah. She wanted special exotic brewskis. So, no, I can't help her right now. I did respec all my story companions with a mod, so I can use them instead of decent companions. Oh, Duel! You cheater! You're out coding Owlcat. How dare you? Oh, we got a thingy. Watch this be Darwin after I finally... Or Darwin, after I finally leave the capital after like a year. The temporary build to... Okay, I'm going to tab out of this so we can see this picture that Camera God is linking us for a second. Let's see... Okay, it's safe. Gotta make sure you're not sending me the prawns. Temporary build until my tower is built. This PC is smaller than a shoebox. Oh my. Oh yeah, I could see to your fingers there. Or someone's fingers there, but it gives you a general idea. Oh my. That is a tiny computer. The region demands your presence. Community done. Jubilost I talked to. Oh, is that it? What's going on here? Protectors of the Land provides +1 to armor and saving throws while fighting in claimed regions. That's awesome. Yeah, go for it. So I want to show you guys something. I looked at this last night. This was at 150 yesterday at like 10:30, and at midnight it was 352. I don't really understand how it climbed so high just from us doing cards for an hour and a half, but yeah. And this was at 5, and it got up to 45. Like, the stats just went absolutely bonkers. That's our... Can we see our BP? 2185. Alright. Every week you gain 5 from that economy thing? Yeah. And it's... Like I said, that thing seemed so OP. But yeah, it's crazy high right now. I took a little break from the game. I guess the later parts are still bugged to hell. That's what I've heard, Xduel. The farthest I got was my challenging mode gameplay. I got to level 6. Sorry, level 13 characters, Act 6. Well, I guess Act 5, depending on how you look at it. I had finished the Hell Knight questline, and I could not progress. So I restarted the game. You know, I guess I should go here. I restarted the game
would be welcome.
And started on hard mode, and that's this game, and there's some bugs hitting it. There's less of them, but there are bugs. But I have heard from multiple other people that they've gotten to, like, the final act, what they think is the final act, and they can't get it to finish. So... I've watched most of it till I saw there was a restart, and I thought, okay, skip those 4 hours, I guess. I hear you. I get it. It was an exciting first few hours, though, on hard mode. Hard mode? The first few hours was the hardest part. It was lots of reloading and dying. Once I got, like, my team built up the way I wanted, it was like... as long as I stop and buff up at the beginning of a dungeon or whatever, it feels like challenging or normal mode. What do you sell? Forsaken Edge. A stock. The Hand of Damnation. Nunchaku. Trying to see if she's got any of this crazy wine I'm supposed to be on the lookout for. It does not look like it. The +4 to all is the biggest gap at the start. Yep, I felt it. I felt it. Definitely did. Alright, I'm gonna step back outside here. So this is a town that I created yesterday. I've never been in here before. I'm just running around to see if there's one of those, like, trade people.
All according to plan.
You know what? While we're here, let's rest while it's 100% safe. And I think it doesn't even use rations if you rest in like a town you own. Capital Hasuf sells the booze. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. Really, almost all of the quests that I've got in my log right now, not all, but almost all, are like the side quests for the trade skill people. Alright, nothing here. Is it me or does the game look different? The color palette? I've been playing it every day, so it doesn't look very different to me. I hope it's nothing wrong with the stream, but if it looks like it, definitely let me know. I'd play hard if it didn't change the dice checks. I don't care about damage, number of mobs, tactics they use. Which dice checks are you worried about, Zoran? Do you mean like the cards at the table or like skill DCs? Like which ones? I did do the militia. I did do that. What are your crowns stat? My crowns stat? The country is serene right now, if that's what you mean. Oh, I can't. Hold on, where's the thing for, that's it. That's where she wants to go. Oh, got it. Oh, the helmet. Yeah. The crown. +6 to charisma, intelligence, and wisdom, and gives +2 resistance bonus to saving throws against compulsion. So as an inquisitor, that +6 wisdom gives me multiple more spells per day, which is nice. If I have a weight issue, I swap it out with the top hat of holding, which lets me hold 200 more pounds. You've heard of a rabbit in a hat? How about 200 pounds of rabbit? Now we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I checked because I was curious. You can put the crown on other party members. I was wondering if it was like a Miri, where you cannot move her sword to someone else, but it is not like that. You can, if you want, like if you're playing a fighter and you don't care about those stats, you can move the crown to someone else. It lets you. Okay.
All according to plan.
Quick save, because we have auto-saving off, and also, hold on, Jathal,
Request.
no brain. I'm gonna turn her brain off, and stay, oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Stay in the back, stay out of the way.
I crave for adventure.
Oh, the lag while the save thing is up. The woman seems incredibly old and haggard. It's hard to believe she can move at all, let alone reach such wild places, but her dark eyes burn with a cold flame. Excuse me. Why do you disturb a poor pilgrim? I live perhaps my final days. She suddenly trails off upon casting her eyes upon Jathal. Has Urgathoa That's supposed to be heard. Has Urgathoa heard my pleas? I've been waiting for so long. Jathal does not seem pleased. She looks upon the old woman's pale and wrinkled face, barely concealing her disgust. You may call me Jathal. You guessed correctly, we serve the same goddess. In case you are unaware, a servant of Pharasma is chasing you. We could help you, but first I would know who you are and how you might prove yourself useful. Gained 480 XP. The woman nods lifelessly. I'm not surprised. The servants of Pharasma have chased me for nearly 40 years. My name is Taneka. What do you wish to know? What do you know about Jathal? Why are you seeking her help? How could I not recognize the one chosen by the goddess? Her power in you shines like the full moon on a black velvet sky. I know that she can do many things, including sharing her gift with others. What are you doing in the Valley of the Dead? I came here sensing the awakening of an ancient and powerful undead creature. Oh yeah, I killed him. Hoping perhaps I could somehow scoop up a handful of his incredible power, turn myself undead, and slip away from death, but it seems I'm too late. Who are you? What do you want? This cannot be explained in one breath. Long ago, I was powerful priestess of Urgathoa, the leader of a secret coven. I had everything power, beauty, wealth, admirers ready to sacrifice their lives for me. I possessed the secret of Urgathoa's ritual, which grants the power to overcome death and old age. It demands the life of blood relatives as a payment, but what of that? I have given birth to 2 adorable daughters and raised them in anticipation of the day when their youth and beauty would become mine. It can too be explained in one breath. You gotta want it! Oh shit, there was more. But I was naive and overconfident in my power. I made an enemy who destroyed me and all my hopes of a second youth. But why would you care about the grief of a dying old woman? I still know the secret of the ritual, and I can share it with you, O beautiful Jaethal. The ritual will grant you immense power. You can even become a living being again if that is your wish. All I ask in return is that you prolong my life. Raise me as undead. The other roads to eternity are closed to me, and I do not wish to die. This offer sounds tempting. What do you say, Muck? You want Jaethal to kill you and raise you as undead, and in return you offer her the secret of a ritual? I do not think killing me is necessary. Only the pathetic remnants of my former strength support my body. I need only loosen my grip, and my end will come swiftly. She's gonna unclench her butt and die. Yes, in exchange I offer a priceless secret. It can be used in many ways to grant new powers or even new life. Jaethal, I've made a decision. I'm listening. Despite her detached composure, the undead elf looks at you with tension in her eyes. She lowers her voice to a whisper. We might accept this offer, then change the agreement after I possess the secret of the ritual. Yeah, I see no problem in making zombie grandma. Let's do it. Knowledge is knowledge. Taneka looks at you with insane hope in her eyes. Then with a trembling hand, she pulls a large scroll from somewhere under the rocks and hands it to Jaethal. I almost did not expect. I yearn to know that I have endless years ahead instead of an imminent end. Give me this chance, sister, and be blessed by our goddess. Taneka's eyes slowly fade as her life force leaves her decrepit body. A moment later, the woman falls heavily to the ground, dead. Is that how old age works these days? Jaethal looks at the corpse with disgust. Now I propose we leave this carrion to the ravens. The pathetic, weak, ugly creature was unworthy of Urgathoa, and even more unworthy of her gift of unlife. Oh, thank you! Lawful neutral, that's what we need. We made a deal, Jaethal. Whether you like it or not, its conditions must be fulfilled. I cannot disobey one who holds so much power in his hands. Look at the crown! Even if I'm disgusted with what needs to be done. Well, she just sprung right up, didn't she? Oh, nice. The Pharasma people are here. No, don't stand... Have you been talking to Raganagar? Why are you walking in front? The false merchant Enio walks toward you with an easy gait. His calm friendliness has disappeared, like a mask fallen from his face. His clothes are decorated with the easily distinguishable symbol of Pharasma. I hope you've settled all your affairs with the poor old exile. It was an interesting show to watch. The undead priestess tightens like a predator preparing to strike. You, so many years later, and you come to me again. Why are you here? Why stand once more between me and immortality? You grow tiresome. Defend yourself. Attack. Of course, Valsyrie's on the opposite side of the frickin' party. Jaethal, back up. You are go for bombs. Get angry. For some reason, Head Chomper's not out. Summon a bogeyman! Oh, shoot! It may make us reload in a second. I pulled Jaethal back, and Rogues came from the rear, and I will bet you that the moment she dies, it's gonna say, you lose, and it's gonna make me reload the game instead of giving me a chance to res her. Let's find out. Whoa. Look at these two, they're like frozen. Okay. She can go all the way to -39 without permanently dying? Oh, is that because she's an undead? Is she allowed to go way, way more negative without eating it? How does that work for undead? How far negative? Because she was at -39. It doesn't say. Oh man, I want to know. I want to know. Someone show me. I cannot heal her very well. Why are we so slow? Did she enlarge person herself? Grandma has gained some weight. By the way, I saw the Bogeyman got a successful Phantasmal Killer spell off that fight. That was pretty cool. Thank you, sister, and you, king. My journey in this world is not over yet. I'll watch her be the final boss. I just made the final boss. Valkyrie is encumbered. Cassie is lightly encumbered. Why? Okay. Confused. So are we done here? So we know... Can I talk to Jathal here? So it looks like we no longer have the quest for Jathal. I'm guessing it's done? The only one I've got now is Jubilost's. Okay. I guess I'll finish claiming lands in the Tors of Lebanese. Does anyone happen to just already know, because in my eyes this is a very minor spoiler, the book that Jubilost is looking for? Does anyone know what shop it's in? Just to save me running through 100 shops? I would hear it if someone happens to know. If not, then I'll see if I just happen to come across it. Center of your town, the dwarf. Word, thank you. Alright. So it sounds like I need to talk to Harem for the booze, and I need to talk to the dwarf about the book. Okay, what's going on here? While this is loading, I'm going to click out for just a second, and I'm going to do my daily check-in thing for getting free subscriptions to give away to people. Group of unsavory bootleggers are offering a fair trade for your money for their ale. Do you refuse or trade? This thing is always the worst thing possible. I'm sure if I hit refuse, it's going to murder me. Trade. I'm sure it'll be a bad deal, but I'll live. Ah, they sold you a bunch of brewed marsh water and herbs. 15 quest points. We're halfway to the next free sub right now. Alright. Woodcutters have encroached on a sacred grove, stoking the wrath of some tree ants who reside there. The enraged giants are now attacking anyone who enters their forest. Ah, crap. Must be attended before the 1st of Gosrin. Valerie is busy for 11 more days. Okay. As long as nothing else for her comes up, we can address that in 11 days. You might already have them if you collect books. Well, I've never sold a book that I've come across in this game, so I might still have it. For example, like when Bakken gave me his quest, I already had all the books, I just happened to have them. Not that that helped me much, because Bakken then killed himself, despite the fact that I saved him because he's bugged. Blarg.
My life is a burden.
Oh, she's encumbered. How long would it take? Take 4 days to... Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just switch. Let's get the real Chuck back here. Alright, we'll do the kingdom thing in just a second. Alright, Forsaken Mound. Wasn't this... Yeah, okay, that's where we found one of the defaced sisters. Nice, nice. Alright. Let's see what this is. This isn't Valerie's thing, this is something else that just happened. For an alchemist, they should program him to drink healing pots after that fight. I like that. That would be some, that would be a good lore thing. Or just not put an acid dot on him, I don't really get that. Plus 3 espionage, 50 BP, Triumph. I love it. Triumph, 2 loyalty, 7 divine. Billboards, so much better than buildings. What have we got? Troublemakers, DC 15. He can't fail. Alright. Is there anything else I want to... support the storyteller? Oh, that's Magister. That's not what I have him doing. Support the counselor, grand diplomat. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Is the highest value 10? Does it cap at 10? Or does it go higher than that? So just 10 BP, but reduces... 10 BP reduces income one for each rank of stability and espionage below 10. So it'd be 7 lower, which would be 3 BP per wake. Still profit. It only takes 15 days to solve, too. Yeah, go for it. And that it can be working on that while I'm running around. Improving cultural development, the vast of it, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave it like this. It's the acid dot plus loss of temporary hit points plus you beating his fate. Yeah. Again, I'm really conflicted about the acid dot even being part of the roleplay. But I do like your solution. Just chugging some health pots. He's like, oh my god, what happened? I feel like crap. Hold on, let me take these. I always keep a few on reserve. I'm an alchemist, why wouldn't I? What? Oh, okay. I forgot I had already claimed that. I was like, how is this not in my lands? Wait, it is in my lands. Wait, it's mine. Alright. Let's get whatever this is, the Stonehenge looking thing. Okay. We already did that. I went to... Oh shoot, did I not claim this? I was right there. Oh, whatever. I'm looking for when someone hits exhausted. There we go, claim. Oh, you don't know how to get here. Yes, I do. Oh, there we go. Muck just hit exhausted. Don't use my rations. I see you. I see you. We are in agreement. The council at nok-nok Streams has supported Bakken using healing potions. I like that word. Healing potions. And he sells them at a good price. I feel like when, you know, the dream day comes, when I get partner and I get like 40 more emotes to make, I think price needs to be another one of them. That was a big part of our Grim Dawn time together. P-R-O-I-C-E. Good price. Alright, events. Curator wants to talk. Magister wants an audience. This thing still can't do that yet. So, once again, we are still waiting on Darwin's event to unfold to progress the main story. So we're just doing everything else that we can right now. Would appreciate a lurk back. Well, that's the 4th time that Sin's Sounds bot has come in here. I guess I'm getting a view out of it. Kinda weird. Oh! Let's just skip that. Let's look at our... Hold on, what's our XP at? Almost halfway through 13. So in level, we've caught up to our playthrough that had gotten the farthest, but we're one step of the primary quest chain away from being caught up with it. Okay, I'm kind of surprised at how quick that was. That's what she said. We've now done everything in the Tours of Lebanese and Dunsward. Like, we're done over here. Wait a minute. I went to the peak. I've not yet gone to Plainsguard. I was thinking that was the peak, and I went right through it earlier. So let's see if there's a special merchant person in Plainsguard. Oh, you know what? How's the voting going? Let me tab out of here for a second here. Go to my dashboard. If I can type. And let's see here. Extensions and the boat. What are we at right now? Wow, there's still neck and neck. 13 at DOS2 Definitive, 14 for the whole Pillars of Eternity series. That's crazy. It's exciting to see that it's so many people have an opinion. All right. Wow, this. I feel like the towns in this game remind me of Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy in Pokemon. Like every town, it's just like, wow, this guy's twin's brother's brother's brother is also working here. Wait, are all of their inventories like linked? This all looks like stuff that I've sold. Do all these guys share like one inventory? Like I sold Hand of Damnation and I've now seen it on like 3 different merchants. They have to be. They absolutely have to be. Like even if you told me they weren't, I'd be like, you're a liar. They have to be.
All according to plan.
Alright, I'm gonna open up this area here. I'm kind of not expecting to find another trade skill person, but I want to be sure.
In due time.
You know what? Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna try something here. We're gonna switch over to game capture. Streamlabs OBS had a patch today. Alright, let me see something. Son of a gun, they didn't fix it. The mouse cursor's still off. Okay, let's go back to what we've been doing. There, I got like 4 sentences trying to come out of my face at the same time. When I went to start the stream, I was actually delayed by like 5 minutes because Streamlabs OBS had to download an update. And I was like, oh, maybe they patched the mouse pointer thing. I guess not. Oh, special thanks to Mushi, or Mashi. That's the guy that we raided last night. That was the second time that we had ever raided him. And it put him in a real good spot last night, and he apparently had a really good stream after that. And he did like a special tweet thanking us, and he followed me back and stuff. It was he went above and beyond what he was required to do to thank me, so I am grateful to him for that. Alright, so I totally forgot to save Lindsay's teacher, and he died, but whatever. We never found this. I think, other than... Yeah, we can't enter Pitax. What else did we have to do? Master Nazriel, a strange case must be discussed with the Elven Lady. Camelands. We can swing by there on the way back. Where did I make the tent? There. Yeah, that's on the way. Let's go talk to the creepy blacksmith. Hey, Chef Smitty! Ready to wash all the cooking oil off your hands, my friend? Or are you already in the bubble bath watching the stream with your Hennessy on the side of the tub like that one fateful day? That's a very memorable mental image. Alright. You know what? While this is loading, hold on. You're on the rooming bathtub. Every time, the day that you told me that you were like in the bathtub watching the stream, I was thinking of this image. Have you guys seen this from Witcher 3? Or he's just like, ah, yeah, sitting in the bathtub. That's my mental image of Chef Smitty, but with like an iPhone in his hand. Oh, we missed another. There we go. It was Shivas. I don't drink Hennessy. Oh my gosh. You tell how much nok-nok drinks. Why are we so slow? Is it just because we're fatigued? Alright, was it Varys that wanted to talk? Da, 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 da. My eldest was a strong one. He could. Alright, what was the relic you spoke of, and can I help you fix it? It's a hammer called Earthbreaker. Hold it with both hands. Whatever you hit, the only thing left there will be a greasy spot. I gave it to my son when it got too heavy for me. He named it Nibbler. You see, its head has beak-like wedges made of inubrix. Inubrix is a very hard celestial metal. It cuts through iron like a knife cuts through butter. It was a fine hammer. Nobody knew how many skulls it cracked. It broke the day my son was killed. The hammer's head cracked all over from a magical blow. It needs to be reforged, but where can I possibly get any inubrix? Without that, the hammer is just an ordinary sledge. You can use it to hammer in posts or tie it to your neck and drown. The Technic League is bound to have some. If you come across one of their camps, you might find inubrix there. Do I already have some? I've got a lot of, like, star metal shards. Remind me what you need? Inubrix. Tell me about yourself. Never mind, I don't care. Can I just... I guess I don't have it. Get Inubrix, alright. You don't, you have to go back.
All according to plan.
Alright, I'm doing a rest to get rid of the... There we go. Get rid of the fatigue. Drinking is nasty. I have no problem with people that drink responsibly, Hobbit. I myself have... I don't drink. Growing up, you know, like pre-18, I was the good kid, you know. I didn't really do anything crazy. I didn't drink or, you know, even try it or anything like that. And then, like, when I was old enough to understand, I realized I kind of was descended from a long line of alcoholics. And so at that point, I was almost afraid to try drinking because I have a very addictive personality. Like, I find something I like and I do the hell out of that until I've burned it completely out. And so then I was just like, I really don't even want to try it. So I didn't even drink at my own wedding.
I crave for adventure.
Heavily armed. Oh, this is the lady who accidentally made, like, a super cursed sword and tried to ship it to me. I heard the news that one of your assistants has gone missing. She winces. It's so humiliating that you've learned of it. Something went wrong with my weapon. It was meant to be a gift for you, but Detail went crazy as he took it. He fell into a fury and ran off. It's a faulty blade with my mark. If a faulty blade with my mark gets into someone else's hands, my reputation will be ruined. I beg you, your highness, help me. I don't think this idiot could have gone far. He may still be near the river. Bring me back the blade and I will never let you down again, I swear. Oh, of course. Please be sure to save Detail, my other apprentice, if it's not too much trouble. On a minor note, can you save that guy before he kills someone? You have 1 day to leave my domain. Holy crap. Alright. What? Oh, there we go. Along the river? Alright, maybe when I zone out of here, it will give me, like, a area to go to.
In due time.
You need it? Oh, White Tiger? I thought that, I was thinking I was gonna have to go back to where we did the big fight for Octavia and Reganagar. Yeah, the most recent place I went with them. So, I'm glad you clarified that, because I was gonna go to the wrong dang place. Bridge, east side. East side! Did you guys... Have you all heard the latest juicy tidbits of this whole Diablo Immortal thing? Because, it's such a funny story. Like, I'm not super passionate about this one way or the other, but just the story is so juicy. This whole Diablo Immortals thing that's going on right now. Like, for anyone who hasn't heard, like, Blizzard's been hyping up, like, a new Diablo game for a long time. And they made it to where the Diablo panel was the last thing at BlizzCon. They hyped it up, yada, yada, yada. It was a big thing, and everyone thought it was going to be Diablo 4. The diehard Diablo fans have not had a new game in over 4 years. They spend $75 to enter BlizzCon, or whatever the price is. I think that's correct. And they get in there, it's the last thing, there's a lot of hype, and then they're like, we're announcing the new Diablo game is only for cell phones. It's a mobile game. And there's like there's scattered very little applause. And you could tell the guy was like waiting for a huge like cheer, and it didn't happen, and he looked kind of awkward on stage, and he kept going. And then they did the thing where people could like walk up and ask questions, and this guy walks up, and he goes, yeah, is this a out-of-season April Fool's joke? And he just stares at them stoically, like a dad who's disappointed in you. And the guy's like, and then this other guy took over, and he's like, no, it's not a joke. You can really play Diablo on your phone. Like, he tried to salvage it. And it was so bad. And then they had, like, another guy come up and ask a question. He's like, so, are you ever going to release this new game on PC, or is it only mobile? And they're like, right now we have no plans to release this on PC. And the whole crowd started booing them. Like, I don't know that I've ever heard of a panel at BlizzCon getting booed, but, like, the whole crowd started booing them. It was insane. And the guy, he responds by going, what, don't all of you have phones? Which, of course, is like, okay, yeah, insult the customer. That's a great freaking idea. And the next day, the cinematic video on YouTube for that game, Diablo Immortals, it had like, what was it? It had like 15,000 upvotes, thumbs ups, and it had 600,000 downvotes. So they re-uploaded.
As it should be.
Oh. Wait, what? West side? Okay, whatever. I'll check all the sides. They re-upload the video, and they took down this video that had 600,000 downvotes, and they re-upload it, and then they used that re-uploaded video of the cinematic as the cinematic in the Blizzard launcher, and again, it gets like hundreds of thousands of downvotes. Like 20,000 comments are deleted from the video by either Blizzard or YouTube within like a day. And it's just like, it is a PR nightmare for them right now. There's just a horde of so-called gaming journalists that are just calling the customers self-entitled names and, you know, making fun of the customers, which of course is going to go really well. But then, to top all that off, Path of Exile... Okay, I'm gonna check up here now. It's the only place left. Path of Exile. Someone bought the domain playdiablo4now.com, and they rerouted it to link to the Path of Exile page. And so that's a thing. And then the Path of Exile Reddit, at the top, it says, like, welcome Diablo 3 players. You are welcome here, or something like that. And then there's like a list of builds that are similar to the top Diablo 3 builds that they might like to play. The Path of Exile Steam page, like the recent reviews on it. Yeah, the recent reviews for Path of Exile on Steam say stuff like, thumbs up, it's not on mobile.
In due time.
There's some wolves near where you zone in on the west side. Alright, well.
That is not far.
Boy, this is quite the journey. One of the my favorite comments I saw is someone quoted King Menethil when the Lich King died and said, at Blizzard, no king lives forever, my son. Just go nuts.
Die, die, die!
Detail. When he sees you, the elf crouches in fear, hiding something in his arms. Have you come to take it? No, it's mine. Leave me alone. A grimace of pain and madness has captured his face. It's far too valuable. You can't own it. I'm the only one who can. Do you hear me? I'm the only one who can protect it. Everybody else wants it to themselves, but I'm not giving it away. I've been hiding. I can hide from you too. Don't come closer. He's frothing from his lips. Alright, let's try diplomacy. I'm a friend, don't get me wrong, but that thing is playing tricks on your mind. You must give it to me. Hey, 720. The elf is beginning to understand. Yes, it's bad. Poison to my mind. He throws the thing away. He returns to his senses and falls limply to the ground. Good lord, it's finally over. That damned blade took my sanity. Oh, I never expected Mistress Nazriel could create such a monstrosity. Let her find herself another assistant. This cursed thing nearly cost me my life. Am I gonna go crazy when I pick this up? I guess not. I was worried I was gonna start attacking people. Nazriel's Cursed Sword. Exotic. Bastard Sword. This weapon was supposed to cast fear on enemies, but for some unknown reason, it poisoned the mind of its first owner. The cursed has since lost its power, and the sword has turned into an ordinary blade. Okie dokie. You can do all three. I'm not gonna do that. Hello, Lord of the Ring. Is that me, Karuma? Am I Lord of the Ring? Oh, no, never mind. You were comparing that guy to Gollum. I'm on board with you now. I get it. It's too late. It's too late, White Tiger. There's no brakes. Oh man, there's so many memes. I saw one person turn the guy that asked them if it was a joke. Someone turned his face into a Hearthstone card, and it says he's like a 10/10 creature, and he says what everyone else is thinking, but is too afraid to say. Is a special ability. Boop received. You can cure blindness with a scroll of remove blindness. I think there's also a potion of it, too. You drink it and it just goes straight to the eyes. Alright.
All according to plan.
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, Nazriel, if that is your real name. Take away this dangerous thing. It poisoned the mind of one of your assistants. She carefully takes the blade from your hands and bows politely. There's honey in her voice. I'm terribly sorry. What an unbelievable failure. I would never have allowed a faulty blade to get into your hands. That's what we need quality control for, right? Oh, you're trying to salvage this by calling your assistant quality control. I promise you will receive your gift. Please give me a little more time. I hope the items I send with Sartain will fend off boredom while you await the arrival of your true masterpiece. Okie doke.
In due time.
Do you get more stat points when you level up? You get a stat point every 4th level, Kemmers, like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Wait, 5? Isn't it every 4? No, it's every 4th. Because I got my advisors all to 4, and then when I hit 8, I caught them all up to 8, yada yada yada. I would testify in court that it's every 4th. It would be a really stupid court case, but I could do it. Alright, Chuck, if that is your real name. Now there should be a project card for accursed things. I guess we'll find out in a second. Troubled Lands. Ah, Dead Sana, solving cards. I'm still bitter that Chandra is missing for some reason. Okay. Alright, so I've got 2 cards that I need to go to the throne room for. I've got to buy books in town for a masterpiece, and I've got to buy vodka or something in town for a different masterpiece. No, the books are for Jubilost, the vodka's for another masterpiece. So I do have reason to swing by the capital. You didn't do the project, silly streamer. The project? Well, I'll see it in a second, because I'm going to the table right now. Open my shirt up a little bit. It's getting hot in here. Ooh. Here, hold on. Hang on. Ooh! Trolls can be killed with fire or acid, except in Act 2 of this game. Come on. Yo, when we start playing whatever game I'm gonna play after this, I'm gonna be like, what? No loading screens? I don't have time to look at polls and stuff. Our dalliances with necromancy have not gone unnoticed, nok-nok. The priesthood of Pharasma, the goddess of fate and death, has sent a delegation to our capital. The goddess abhors the undead. Yeah, I've heard. And her followers demand that we put an end to the blasphemy, so stop creating undead laborers. I think we should listen to the priest. Raising undead is an evil, violent act. It cuts away and corrupts a fragment of the departed soul. We should never have allowed this dark art in our lands, and it is high time we put things right. So I will have to go against Octavia a second time on the same damn issue. I can't lose her, or I don't have a Magister anymore. Are you saying the Pillars of Eternity has the loading screens thing as well, Karuma? It's been too long since I dabbled in it, I don't remember. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna say do what you want to. Again, this system is forcing me to not roleplay because they quit being your Magister after you counter them too many times. So it's forcing me to not actually do roleplay. Do what you want. You're in charge, not me. Very good. Raising the undead shall become illegal. 2, 2, 2, 4. Well, at least the stats were really good. I've never had an advisor quit. People keep telling me that it's like 3 times you counter them and they leave or something. I haven't seen it firsthand. That's what people have told me in here. I was informed by various political newspapers and leaflets have become very popular among your subjects. Many criticize the authorities, some publish gossip and rumors that might be unpleasant to you personally. However, the very appearance of these things and their popularity among the people are signs of the great success we've had to manage to achieve in education. I don't think we should act. If we try to stop the spread of such newspapers, we'll only be adding fuel to the fire. Leave everything as it is, we'll let them have their discussion and allow the readers to make up their own minds. My experience shows that only a free society is capable of criticizing and eliminating absurd ideas more effectively than 1,000 censors ever could. As long as they're not calling me a Chudo. You decide. We won't respond. -2 community, -2 stability, +2 loyalty, +1 culture. Alright. I've never seen that either. However, in my time playing Pillars of Eternity, wasn't it like you would go through like there'd be like one loading screen and then you'd be on the map, and then another loading screen and you'd be on a level, and the level would last a while. Like there wasn't a loading screen for the table, then a loading screen to leave the tavern, then a loading screen to leave the town. I'm pretty sure there was nothing like that in Pillars. So it was... It didn't try your patience as much as this does, I feel like. Again, though, it's been a while. Oh, it's a wobble gander! I think I said it right this time. Okay. So I showed... Here, hold on. I showed you all before... I got to Act 2, Or I guess I completed Act 2. This is as far as I got, and I flaked out. So most of the game is still new to me, and I've never even seen Pillars 2. So, yeah, I think it's more bearable. Okay. I don't remember if we need a rest, so let's just do it while there's no loading screen. Knob Slobbler. I think I called her Knob Gobbler. I think that was what I said. There was a mistake. Each building had loading screens on top of the map for the area. In Pillars? Oh, but okay, another thing I think I remember from Pillars is you could manage like projects in your town from the world map, right? You didn't have to go like zone to throne room, zone to table, zone out of throne room, zone out of city. So you didn't have to go 5 loading screens, it was like go to the world map, load out of the world map. So that's bearable. That's more bearable. It's gonna feel like an upgrade after this. Can we all agree on that? If we end up playing Pillars, it's gonna be like, wow, what a step up. Yeah. Okay. Let's just skip 1 day so we can assign her to the next task without doing another load screen later. +1 to AC and saving throws when fighting in your regions. Alright, so now I can do this. But the Stronghold didn't have the depth this does either. Yeah. Pillars is an older game, too. I mean, you know, credit where it's due. Pillars has a sequel already. This game just came out. So you would expect this game to have more features. I will say, Pillars of Eternity, you know, those of you that have been here for a while, Accursed Things Project? Oh, did I miss that in my sea of project cards? Tell you what, when I zone out of the barony, I will open the table again and check on that White Tiger, because it'll be faster to load that screen when I'm outside on the world map. The main reason I stopped playing Pillars 1 was the camping log system, and I heard they did away with that in the second one. So if I can just get through the first one, which will be more bearable when I have people to talk to and stuff, but if I can get through the first one, then we'll have the second one. I remember gameplay-wise, I enjoyed it. It was just the camping log system. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to click that. Also, I know the amount of reading in Pillars is vastly more than this game, so they're like, as far as like how much I read out loud, I might like summarize a little bit, because otherwise we might be sitting there just listening to me read a thesis paper for entire streams. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I just like seeing that people are voting on the options that we laid out, because I was thinking that, you know, the crowd that we've kind of garnered here, I was thinking that they would like either of those games, and it's sort of looking that way, so that's cool. But I'm happy to play. I would probably like to play both of those, but I'm happy to play one and then the other. Just got to see what people want first. Okay, beer and books. We need beer and books in the town square. Music just changed. It should be nearly loaded.
All according to plan.
Okay, Verdell. Do you have any books by Willis Gunderson? It's like you're interrogating me. Of course I do. Everyone say he's bad, but I like him. The guy writes with feeling. Does the phrase 5th and 10 mean anything to you? Gunderson? He has a book called 10 Adventures, one of his best work. Can I borrow the book? Of course. Alright. Does it automatically give me the update? I guess not. Alright, let's look at this. What? Adventure 5, in the corner of the tavern. Huh. So do I just bring this back to Jubilos next time I go by him? Alright, beer? Vodka? What do you got? Shaken, not stirred? Do I have to talk to him? No, I don't see any of that. Good evening, Gildan. How's it going? Think it's absinthe. Okay. Tartuccio's present. Absinthe. Oh, elven absinthe. I bet that's it. Give me some of that brewski. All right. Okay, we have the elven absinthe. We got the thing for Jubilee. Can I just go hit? Oh, Jubilos is right here. That's right. He's doing the Dragon Ball Z thing, and he's occupying 2 spaces at the same time. I found Gunderson's book, the one you were looking for. Let me see! It's a good thing I'm not a follower of Shaylin, or I'd thrown this thing into the fire right now and draw the deity's wrath. Look at this language. Shivering, she clung to my shoulder and whispered, Willis, you are my only hope. Only your well-developed adventuring skills, daring mind, merciless eloquence, and shameful courage could save a poor girl like me. But I digress. We need something that's 5th and 10. Obviously, it's about the 5th adventure from the book. The name of this chapter is In the Corner of the Tavern. Sounds like a place, but which tavern is it? The nearest one? Who or what should we look for there? Wait! We know the place, the tavern, and a number, 24. You reasonably assume that 24 is the day of the month. We have a time and a place. I propose we meet at the Capital Tavern on the next 24th and see what happens. What's today? The 16th. Okay. That's oddly specific. Alright. Alright, so let's step outside and get the team, do the other masterpiece quest, and come back. Probably make it back before the 24th. I always think it's funny seeing Trip in the party view. Trip took over to... Oh, right there. Trip forever. I will say one thing that was very memorable to me about Pillars of Eternity is the character creation. I thought it was beautiful. Like the, just the character creation screen and the zoom in on the character. Even though you're way zoomed out most of the game and you don't see them in that much detail, like zoomed in, I thought they looked gorgeous. The last time I played it, I was playing the, what were they called? Like the Godfolk or the God Descended or something like that, the Godlings. And one of them, they all had like really weird shaped crown, like that. The crown of their head was really odd shaped, so it made it to where you could not use helmets. But the one of them was like Moonborn or something, and it was like when they hit 75, 50, and 25% health, they emitted an explosion of healing magic, and it was awesome having multiple of those in the party because they would heal everybody. Okay, so we need to go... Didn't I have a quest at Tatzelford? Or was that down here? God, why are these... I know I have a quest at one of these. Why isn't it marking it on the map? Yeah, there's the Technic League thing. Alright, hold on. Okay, here we go. Sharel, a half-elf, asked us to speak to Hasuf in the capital, clear his name. It doesn't say where he is! You suck, questlog. It doesn't say where the Sharel was. Okay, we're gonna swing by Tatzelford. I think it might have been there, and then go north. Sure. Let's murder something. Temperature goes up when I get angry. Woo! The character's repeatedly missing an enemy. Try turning the difficulty down. If your character's getting hit a lot, it's probably Trip Twinkletoes. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, it's goblins? Come on.
All according to plan.
Is that it? 2 goblins? You made me go through a load screen for that? Take my smile-it-ons and go home. Clear name is Hasuf. He gives you a letter. Yeah, no, I've got the letter from Hasuf, White Tiger. I'm trying to remember where Sharel was. I don't remember what town he was in. I need to go take it back to him. I can't... Oh, South Gnarl Marches is Sharel. You need Lindsay or Jubilost? What? I don't think I do. I've already got the letter. South Gnarl Marches? Where did I... I think this was the... Was this it? Clear name is North. Okay. So that's either Trade Guard or Tatzelford. I'm not sure which. So we'll hit both of them and go up toward the Technically camp to get the Star Medal. I was thinking of the Crazy Story Lady. Not to be confused with the Crazy Cat Lady, who lives in everyone's neighborhood. You could skip days in the Kingdom interface to wait for new events to pop up, or current projects to be completed. Alright, what was going on here? Oh, yes, lucky guess. This is it. Alright, talk to the guard. I brought confirmation of his innocence from Hasuf. All accusations of theft are false. That's how this is going to go. Pardon me, your highness. Better safe than sorry. Let me free you there, lad. Careful now. Keep your eyes peeled with enemies like yours. That's such a bad cop thing to do. Yeah, you should have been more careful. You really did it. Help me set up a workshop and I'll tailor you decent clothes. Okay, so I need to make a workshop for him now. We can cross this task off our list. Alright, cool. I should have done this ages ago, honestly. We'd have gotten like half a dozen presents by now, but oh well. You know, while this is loading out, there was this really awesome quest on quest mode today. I was playing this thing, Iron Throne, and there was this event that popped up here, and it's like, you know, make an in-game purchase, 3,000 sub points. 2,000 points is a Twitch subscription, so you could say that's $7.50 worth of Twitch stuff to give away. And that game had an in-game purchase that was 99 cents. So I spent 99 cents to get $7.50 worth of giveaway stuff, and I was just like, I like it. That's awesome. Alright, so we need to build the shop for that person, and also see what this card lit up is. Alright. Accursed things. Something strange is happening in the region. Residents are complaining of strange misfortunes. Someone must be casting spells to harm the kingdom's subjects. The reason and the culprit must be discovered. DC 15, so we can safely send someone who's got pretty low skill to work on this. Let's see, Arcane. What is he? He's Stability. And he's Divine. So Arcane is actually, despite being the highest numerical value, she's, like, we need Arcane the most of those things. Forget Twitch sub value, that's just literally profit for you. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's literally part of the reason I'm always talking about how great this system is. Like, honestly, you would think that these guys sponsored me with how much I talk about this stuff. But this whole system I've never talked to anybody that worked there. This system's just been great for me. It's just every time I get 2,000 points, I give a sub away to someone else. I also get all the benefits of having another subscriber, and they get all the benefits of being a subscriber. And it looks good. It's just giving out subs. It looks great. So, I mean, even though I'm the host of the system, it lets me also do the system. This one here, Shudder, this is like the Netflix of horror. I cannot stand horror. I am the biggest pansy when it comes to horror films, but one of the offers was just sign up for a free trial. So I signed up, and I basically got half a subscription ready to go. And then I just canceled it because I don't want to piss through my pants. And that's what will happen if I watch horror films. So there was just a whole bunch of that. Okay, let's make this guy's shop now. But yeah, I still, if you want a subscription to the stream for free and you want to support it, and it doesn't even have to be my stream. If you want to support any other stream as well, if you don't have Amazon Prime and you want a sub and you don't want to spend money, this system's fantastic. I will not stop plugging it. Okay, Sherelle's sewing shop. Let's do that, and maybe throw a longhouse in there too. There we go. You know, someone told me yesterday I didn't have an exclamation YouTube command. I added it last night. I don't know when it'll ever need to be used because it's in the info, but now there's a command you need. Well, once per hour, my bot talks about the quest mode. It's like, hey, if you want a free sub, go here. I don't know if anyone... Like, I know right now I've got, like, me and 2 other people that are zealously using quest mode. I'm not sure how many other people have even looked at it, so I tried to spread the word. Because just with 3 of us dabbling in it, we've given out 9 subscriptions. Which both is fun for other people and helps me support the stream and pay the bills for it. Yes, why yes, Zaran, I do! It's an archive of all my previous streams, sorted in playlists for your easy-to-peruse value. Okay, where was the... There it is. It's also got 20 episodes of nok-nok highlights, which are pretty entertaining. I will warn you, though, if you watch them in order, the first episode is the shittiest quality one because I was my very first edited video of my life, and it goes uphill after that. It gets better. It gets better. You piece of crap. You know what I'm also looking forward to? Since game capture is so buggy with the mouse cursor, I'm looking forward to a game that doesn't forcibly minimize every time I want to do something on my other monitor. I'm self-conscious about that. Like, oh great, they're staring at my Steam for a few seconds. I'm sure they're loving that. Okay, hold on, quick save. The whole map has been reset. This map was completely cleared out for me. This is where I saved Octavia and Reganagar so long ago. Kinda creeped out that the map's been reset. We about to get our fight on? Or is it just a fluke? They don't know we're here.
Focus on the goal.
If those are just normal bandits, I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
Else we work, you silly spell.
Enemy approaching.
Woo! Okie dokie. Is this it? Love how the Smilodon opens the chest. Oh, there's another one. Is that it? Inubrix! 100 pounds of Anubrix. Better than porn bookmarks. How did you know they were bandits? Those guys were camping. You said a zoo on them. Mach 2 zoo! Just imagine me a year from now when I've been corrupted by Twitch money and I've fallen from grace. Whoa, can I get a Mach 2 zoo in the chat? Welcome, Bone Zone boners. Like and subscribe. Wow. They wear name tags. Very legible name tags you can see from 15 feet away. Also blinders, because they didn't see me 15 feet away. Okay, so we got that. Was there something in Trade Guard? I feel like there might have been. Okay, hold on. Where was Flower in the Swamp? What? We do not have anything to do in Armag's tomb, you liar. I feel like Flower in the Swamp was one of... I don't think we ever did Rillen Spill. Oh, we never... That was the boss I was too scared to do a while back. I don't think we ever did Rillen Spill. That was the boss that, like, mind-controlled my party and made us all murder each other, so I was, like, too scared to do it at low level. Flower is Witch's Hut.
My life is a burden.
Okay. Wait. Something just happened at the Capitol. Again, we're still waiting for the next card with a Darvin on it to progress the main quest line. Everything else we're doing is just using time waiting on the next card to happen for Darvin's quest line. So, yeah. Loyalty or Divine? What's lower? Oh, Divine by a lot. Yeah, I just noticed that a second ago. I'm gonna go back and open that up. The super owlbears in the corner behind... Oh, that's right, White Tiger. I got my ass kicked by those on challenging mode, didn't I? I remember that. The PTSD. It flares. You know what? That'll be another emote. It'll say, like, abandonment issues, and it'll have, like, a chibi muck on his knees crying as, like, Lindsay and Tristan walk away from me in opposite directions. Alright, we need to rest first. This is actually going to be a real... Wait! Oh, it's going to use my rations! Okay, good, we foraged. I swear, when I first discovered I could just hunt for food, I unchecked this, and it stayed unchecked. Now, it's just like every other rest, it tries to sneak in there and steal my food. I don't know. What is that? Are those glowing eyes? I'm trying to make out what that first emote is, above the brewski. It always turns on since the last fix. I feel like you should put the word fix in quotation marks in that sentence. Okay. Real and spill. I'm gonna do... I'm pretty sure there's a portal up there and then nothing down here, but I'm gonna open it up. We're gonna buff before the boss, and because of our level, we might absolutely smash it and it be silly. But there's a very real threat of her mind-controlling us and having us murder each other in one round, so I need the fight to be as short as humanly possible. Or as elfishly. Humanly possible. In magical worlds, do other species say, as short as dwarvishly possible? No, that sounds like a short joke aimed at dwarves. As short as elvishly possible? Like, does every race say that, just with insert own race name here? As short as lizardly possible. It's a lurk, but I used it for PTSD. That's a lurk. Has any of you seen the Kunosuba anime? It's like a comedy. It's really freaking funny. There's this scene. This is before I found out like about copyright and how you could get in trouble for this, so I didn't do it. But there's this scene in Konosuba where the main character is this guy with this assortment of skills, and he's going through this dungeon with this priestess, and they're getting attacked by undead left and right. And he finds out that the reason they keep getting attacked is she's like so strong, she's actually like drawing undead out of the woodwork and getting them attacked by her mere presence. And he looks at her because she's borderline brain damaged. So we're not allowed to say the R word anymore. 2018. And he looks at her and she's like, oh, the undead are coming. You're not going to leave me, right? You're not going to leave me, right? And he has this skill called Lurk. And when he uses it, it basically stealths him. And he just goes, Lurk. And just slides off the screen and fades to black. And she's like, no! And she's just burst into tears. And I wanted to, you know how people will pop into channels and be like, you know, exclamation lurk or I'm lurking you? I wanted to make a gif of him going lurk and sliding off the screen as the exclamation lurk thing. And then I found out about copyright and I was too scared to do it. Useless goddess, yeah. Dude, it is hilarious how much work they put into, like, her crying sound effects. I'm not in my lands right now. This area is technically part of Pitax, which is across the river. Huh.
I crave for adventure.
Focus on the goal.
Alright. Alright, we're going max. Big D DPS. We're buffing all the Smilodons with animal growth.
Let us not hesitate.
Bear's endurance, mass. Bull strength, mass. See invisible, mass. Why not? Enlarge person, Mcmatic. Enlarge person, Muck. Again, if we do this right, this will be a very short fight, but there is a very, very real danger of her, like, mind-controlling Mcmatic, and he turns around and just starts one-shotting people. So I think this has to end fast. And she might, the last time I killed her successfully, in the, like, 5-second fight, half the party was asleep and one was fascinated. It was pretty crazy. Alright, we're down to short duration buffs now. Head Chomper is turned off again for some reason. I miss Greater Magic Fang. Do only druids get Greater Magic Fang? I miss that. Alright. How about you just get good? Explosion! Dude, if anybody here, like, sometimes likes anime and they haven't seen Konosuba, it is hysterical. It's this guy that's just in a party of Riris. He's got the useless healer, the tank that's a masochist and she wants to get hit, and a mage that refuses to learn any spell other than explosion, which is like a nuclear bomb going off. She uses all her mana on one spell and then passes out and is useless the rest of the day. So anytime she uses her one spell, they have to drag her or carry her off. Death Ward! Saracen wants Death Ward. I don't know if that's really useful right now, but we'll do it.
I will not falter.
I feel like that's just Saracen's favorite spell. Okay. Alright, we're gonna quick save, and I'm gonna summon a whole bunch of stuff right as the fight starts.
Shall we move?
Are we in charge range? Yes, we are. want this to finish. Okay. Haste. Alright, pause. Charge.
Focus on the goal.
Boogeyman.
Together we stand.
Is it this one? Yeah. I haven't done this yet. Summon Mastodon. Alright. Charge. 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 Ah! Oh my god! He's too big! Got her. Okay, guys. In that very short fight, very short fight, she slept 4 Smilodons. If this had been a 6-man party with no pets, potentially 4 of 6 people would be asleep on the ground right now. Darkness, best waifu, the little lolly mage makes... I'm not reading that out loud. Yo, look at this Mastodon, though. Fatty.
In due time.
I can't click the loot because the Smilodons are sleeping on it. Yeah, this is the noise you hear when you have a Smilodon pet all the time. Except it's like half the size, so it's like dum 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 because it has to step faster. How much longer are you gonna be asleep, dude? Whoa, 1 dex? Why? Why? 15 seconds. Those attempting to commit violence become stricken and take 3d6 every round. Oh my gosh, so even if they hadn't been slept, they would have killed themselves. It's like 15 more seconds, then I can loot. Well, the guys are all tuckered out. That Lady of Shallows is rough.
As it should be.
Alright. Wow. That was some disappointing loot, but it's done. Oh, he's fading away. No more Mastodon. No more Mastodon. Let's refresh my vote page and see if it's changed at all yet. Still 13 to 14. We've gone up to 4 on the other. So, but 3 of the people that have voted other have not told me what game they want instead of those 2. I'm very open to suggestions. I haven't heard them. So far, the only one that actually told me what the other was is he said it was World of Warcraft. And I'm not going back to that. Come on, Kingmaker. Come on. Come on, Lee. There we go. Rimworld? I've not heard of a Rimworld. There we go. Oh, little buttons off the map this time. Alright, that's done. What's next? We need to deliver the Sky Metal, or whatever its weird name was, over to that guy for the masterpiece. Let's go to the map. Ugh. I had a microwaved hot dog for dinner, and I just tasted wave 2 of it. Okay. Did I have any other towns I need to visit right now? Meet Jubilost at the tavern on the 24th. Occupy 8 slots on the capital grid. Moorbald Hilltop. Erlene wants to talk. I don't remember where Erlene was. Oh, I've got the Elven Absinthe. I need to take that to Silver Step. I've got the Silver Step. I've got the Anubrix. Wait on a gift. Increase the ranks of Kingdom stats 60 times. I've definitely done that. Oh wait, the rank, not the value. The rank. That's very different. You said... Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll up. Where did you tell me that flower was? Witch's Hut. Is that this? Alright. Whee! Hey, we just opened up Rushlight Fields on the map. She sends you to Silverfish Village and then Dragonleaf Gulch. Well, I need to go over by Silver Step anyway, so it's a good time for that. So before we zone in there, I'm going to see what this kingdom thing is real quick. Alright, whoa, 3 things just popped up. Wandering Monsters. Artist Freedoms. Oh no! How much longer on Troublemakers? 1 more day. Oh my gosh. And this thing. Okay. So in 1 day, it's gonna tell me to go back in there. I'm like, can you just do this when you finish with that? He's like, not unless you tell me tomorrow. I'm like, dude, come on. Just let me leave a post-it now. No! You must tell me tomorrow. I'm gonna be in the swamp. Send a pigeon. Okay. Greater False Life feels like it lasts 2 days. Do I still have it up? I'll check it in a second. I wasn't really paying attention to that specific buff. You can use ranged sneak attacks on flanked enemies. In this game you can. It's kind of weird like that. Tell you, one thing I remember from Pillars of Eternity is guns were really strong on your ranged attack people. Like, your healers and your casters in the back that weren't really, you know, that were, their auto attacks were kind of whatever. If you gave them a gun, they were like muskets. Like, they'd fire, and then it would take them like 8 or 16 seconds to like put the stuff in, pour the thing in, and like jam it down, and it would take like a really long time before they fired again, and then they would just blow some guy's head off. It was like, guns for all the squishies. I'm in a cloth robe, I have no defense. Here's a gun. I think this is it. Alright.
I am prepared.
Oh, I don't have the buffs. Well, alright, let's quick save and just try it without buffs. So I haven't rested since I used all my magic earlier. I almost didn't do the pack it down animation because I was like, someone's gonna say, oh, he's jacking someone off. White Tiger, you dirty mind. Is this it? Wait, did I already kill these? Oh, maybe I already killed these owlbears. Maybe I did this. Cassie identifies Dragon Bite. Every time I'm standing in the capital, I get a message that says Jathal identifies Dragon's Bite. What the hell is that? Why is it always doing that? Yeah, I must have already killed this. Chocolate crossbows! Oh, we don't talk about the chocolate crossbows. Okay, is that all I needed in this zone? Was there anything else I had to do for the Swamp Witch? Who was Erlene? Who the hell was Erlene? Well, there's an exit by the Swamp Witch, so let's go down here, and then we'll just exit down there after we talk. Okay, hold on. This is freaking ridiculous. Let's do this at least. Okay, we've got haste up. Haste plus rain equals moving slightly lower than normal speed. It's okay, she won't be in the capital for long. The small girl smuggler at the stables. The stables in the capital? Okay, I thought... Because you know how there's so many times when some tradesman comes to the capital and is like, hey, talk to me outside, and then they go all the way back to the city they came from, and you have to travel all the way there? I thought it was like that. I thought it was one of those. Okay, she's got nothing. The old beldame. You should have built a store for her. For the smuggler? I might have. I can double check. I'll double check. I'll open the build menu in a second. And I need to take, now that I've got this flower, I can take it back to that other guy who wanted something. Alright. I'll open the capital build menu and we'll see if I built that store we're talking about. Hey, McMadig! Looking good. Looking ripped. Looking stabby. Flank your enemies for maximum damage. We flanked this enemy right in half to show you the power of flex tape. Still one day on that. Yeah, I don't see that thing that you were telling me about. Okay. Capital. We build. Erlene's Magical Rarities Shop. I did. I totes did. Totally did. Maybe, I wonder, because there was another quest earlier that required me to have 8 buildings in my capital that I succeeded. I wonder if I need to fill in more squares in my capital for the card to come up that allows me to turn the capital into, like, stone. Accursed things. Okay, I'll see it in a second. Hold on. So yeah, they're not all filled in. Okay, +1 when adjacent to a longhouse. I've got... Oh, that's that. Let's see, barrack... Oh, I've already got a barracks. Barracks, tavern, temple. You can upgrade them too. Click the far left card and use your scroll wheel. Alright, let's fill this stuff in. Let's see, jail. +1 to stability when next to a barracks. I'll do that for now. Town hall. What can I put next to a town hall? I think park is a 2-slotter. Yeah, it is. Printing house? Don't I already have that? Or is that... Yeah, I have a printing house. 1 school? Yeah, I've got a school. Shop. +1 to economy when next to a tavern. No room. School between the shrine and the barracks. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've already got one. Alright, watchtower. Okay, so let's do that. So I guess this would be windmill. +1, +2, granary or brewery. So if I did windmill, granary, brewery, would that be a decent way to fill this up? Granary can be anywhere. Brewery. Just, yeah, okay, that's fine for now. That's fine. That will fill the place up. Yeah, I don't have a shop or a smithy right now. But I can sell stuff later if I need to. Oh, can't do that. Oh, can't upgrade school. Schools don't get any better. Idleness counts as shop? Huh. Alright, well, this area is all filled up. Okay, you want me to check for a card called Accursed Things. I do it! nok-nok does take requests from time to time. Alright. Go. First of all, the mouse wheel... Hold on. Did you mean like this? Yeah, mouse wheel does nothing here or here. I can, however, click here and do like left-right arrow. I'll be cold. I will fulfill that request with a time delay. I'll do that later in the stream. Alright, we're looking for accursed something. I already forgot. I feel like I'm gaining epilepsy when I do this too quickly. Undead builders. Even though I already banned the necromancers. We're back to Temple of the Oak. We've come full circle. I don't have a card called Accursed anything. I do not have it. Now, wait a minute. This thing? It's already started, you son of a gun. You're trolling me like, do Accursed thing. It's already going. Love of the Folk. Oh my god. Reduced by 10%. Oh man, my BP is way lower now. Okay. I mean, it's only 10% for 75. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna have to reopen this in a day for, well, before the 1st. As long as I do it before the 1st, it's fine. Alright, let's go turn in more of this stuff. Alright, I'm gonna tab out for a quick second. See if the vote has changed at all. Tab back in. Still 13-14. All right. Got that early in the game, would have saved you a lot. I don't know, it doesn't reduce the cost of billboards, and that's almost the only building I've made. So I don't know that it would have. Okay, so we got to turn in the metal here. And we got to turn in the flour in one of these towns. It looks like at every... He's gone. It looks like at every one of your little custom towns, it never gives you the quest turn in here marker.
My life is a burden.
Right-clicking on a roll result in the combat log will display how that roll was achieved. I wish it would show me the rolls for the event cards. That would be nice. Then we could see exactly how the breakdown is for some of that stuff. Music changed. We're almost there. Okay. Varask, I have your 100 pounds of crap. I brought the metal you need. Perfect. Now I have enough material, but here comes the hard part. I need blood. An enemy's blood. The creator of this hammer hardened it in the blood of a sworn enemy. This made the hammer incredibly powerful and furious. Should you want to reforge it, it will require another such hardening. Excuse me. But there's another one still breathing. The witch that slew my family. Oh no. How I would love to harden the hammer in her blood. I could never defeat her though, but I know she's been spotted in an isolated outpost in the forest. She has a distinguishing mark. She's missing 2 fingers and she's got the look of a devil. If you slay the wretch, collect her blood and bring it to me. I'll give you the reforged hammer in exchange. I don't have anyone to leave it to. This will make you a clan member, avenging my family. Yeah. Dumra? Oh, it's someone staying at Dumra. Yo, this is gonna be the 3rd time I murder someone in Dumra's Tavern. I feel like if I wasn't the king, she would ban me. The 3rd time. It's funny, last night in the last hour and a half, like a year passed in the game, and tonight we've done less than a week because I've actually been running around and not just doing the skips. Alright, let's see. Does it show it? Nope. But it's there. Oh, and then we need to go to the 2 silver step places. In a second. I know what that is. It's the other guy finishing the card, and then I gotta start him on the next thing. I'll do that when I leave this load screen. Yeah, when I'm doing this, playing this game on like Saturday during the day, I'll have my iPad in my lap and I'll be playing other games while it's loading. Ah! I dropped my D20. Panpipes. Okay. Why? Oh, we're encumbered. Alright, we're just gonna sleep in your living room, Doomra. Hey, Doomra. There's nothing about the armed girl staying here. Is she upstairs? Do I have to go kill someone in their sleep? The theater building in the noble villa looks sweet. Ah, here we go. Mysterious stranger.
I crave for adventure.
Especially your hands link casually your weapon. The hand is missing the 2 smallest fingers. Who do I have the pleasure of addressing? I'm Mukluk, the king of these lands. Who are you? I am the Last Wall Inquisitor, Iomede's servant. I'm looking for a dangerous criminal. His trail leads to the stolen lands. The rascal is the only remaining member of a gang that spread terror across these lands. I took a vow to put an end to their bloody tale. What has this criminal done? The half-orc formed a gang with his wife, sons, and daughters. Iomade alone knows how many people he killed for their money, how many children he deprived of parents. His whole family was awash in bloodshed until the comrades and I tracked them down and put an end to the violence. Only Varask managed to escape. I couldn't let the criminal go unpunished and swore to pursue him until one of us falls dead. I only here lost his track at the edge of the swamps of the stolen lands. You would hardly take an interest in this matter if you weren't involved. Do you know anything about Varask, where he is now? Say the word and I'll rid your lands of the bastard. I have them build my bigger, thicker kingdom. Oh, show off. It's chaotic evil now to kill her and get the blood? What's better? To take the blood, to kill her and get the blood, or to let her kill Verask? What gives you the better rewards? He's on the right side of the law now. He won't hurt anyone. Jeez. Do you think I'll give up on my mission just like that? I won't. I know he's alive. I know where he is. He's in your capital, right? Even if he's not there, he must be somewhere nearby. I shall keep looking until I fulfill my vow. Lemonade. Dude, I hate this he said, she said stuff. They're both just like, that person's awful, and they never... Alright, Verask brings me a lot of money. He brings me a present every month. Alright, sorry, lady. I need your blood.
Yeah! Die, die, die!
She's like, the king here is an asshole. Or last thoughts. Alright, blood of the murderer of Verask's family. Sorry, Doomra, I killed your guests a third time. I like how the alchemist had to go into that side room to be able to go down the stairs. Alright, well that's done. So let's go turn in the blood and get whatever's coming up next. Kind of over these loading times. I need more interesting events to happen. Alright, let's click on yet another one. It's true he was a bad dude, but now he's your bad dude. My man. That's my man. Storms and bad weather greatly affect the game world. No, they just make you slow. Wow. Plus 13 points, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Plus 3 to culture. Alright. Ugh. Alright, only he can do that. An unusual visitor has arrived. It's a golem. What? Alright, accursed, wrath, or fey magic. One day, okay. In one day I can free that up. Alright. Let's go to Verask and give him the blood, I guess, so that we get a giant two-hand hammer. If it's not a reach weapon, I don't think we're going to use it, but we'll get to see it. I'm anticipating him being like, please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery, and then he'll hand it to me later. Let's see. Going back this way. Unavoidable encounter. Does anyone know what stat is the thing that it uses for when you try to evade encounters? Is that like stealth or something? Like when you try to sneak past or evade something? I could totally see it being athletics if you're trying to outrun it, or evade, or stealth if you're trying to sneak past. But I don't know what the game uses for that. Alright. What's going on? You know what? I haven't... Am I in combat? No, I can quick save. Pathfinders. The whole game is named after these guys. Earthbreaker, like the +2 flaming one from Craglenorn. I think that's a non-reach two-hander, so it'll probably get vendored.
I'll carve my name
What?
onto your flesh.
Dread Zombie Cyclops.
Strike as one.
Oh, that handsome lad gave it to us good. Almost slaughtered us all. Good thing you came by. Who are you? We're a group of pathfinders from the Society. We're here on special orders from the Grand Lodge to explore this god-forsaken land. I am nok-nok, ruler of this land. He freezes a moment and then begins to speak again, choosing words more carefully. I didn't mean to offend you, your highness. I've been to many countries and they address rulers differently everywhere. Forgive me if I've made a mistake. We've come from afar, from Absalom to be specific. We've heard many interesting tales about the stolen lands, so the Society decided we should update our maps and surveys. We've no wish to harm or indeed to bother anyone. We thought it might be easiest if we just came here and performed our duties without getting into all the fuss of an official visit. I don't need spies from Society sneaking around. Get out immediately. What exactly are you doing here? There's this one place not far from here. It's labeled with a question mark on all of our old maps. We've decided to see what's there. And just imagine, we didn't find anything, just the ruins of some old building and signs of an ancient portal. It appears to be one of the places where the border between worlds is particularly thin. The beast must have smelled us and leapt out to have itself a snack. Evening, Fallen Wizard. How's it going, my man? Welcome, welcome. What society are you talking about? The Pathfinder Society. We stand at the helm of civilization, we cut the paths to the unknown, and unveil even the gloomiest secrets from which the weak of heart shy away in fear. Never mind all that. Enough accolades. Here's the truth. The Pathfinder Society explores Galarian, seeking to reveal its greatest secrets. And we, Pathfinders, lovers of travel and adventure, are the ones who do it. I mean, they're just like adventurers and map makers. I don't really care that they're here. Could use assistance. No, don't worry about yourself. We'll just catch our breath and go. Alright, well, I gotta go. My regards. If it doesn't as will, we'll meet again. New event. Tipping the scales. So we got a new card or something from that? Alright. Deal with the invasion of the undead. What? What is going on? Alright, well, that started something. I'm betting if I had killed them, there would be some card later where people came to investigate why their people went missing in our lands or something like that. That's what I would anticipate. How's it going, Mr. Wizard? Did you have a sufferable day? Get through it all right? All digits intact? Still don't know who Salim Gadafar is, but he has a lot of quotes to talk about. Alright, now to turn in the blood to this guy for his masterpiece. Whoa! One of my friends is playing Torchlight 2. Oh my goodness. That's a fun game too. I don't know how interesting that would be to watch me play it. It's an action RPG, so just lots of hacking and slashing. But I had a lot of... Here, hold on. To show you this... Yeah, 242 hours played. I enjoyed that game. I really did. Alright. Alright, Verask. Found out you're a bad dude. You lied about the murderer of your family. It was the Inquisitor. The old man looks at you warily. Yes, it's true, our family committed petty sins, but do I want revenge for my family less because I'm a little light-fingered? He licks his lips. What are you going to do now? Attack! Hold up your end of the bargain. Thank you. I'm an old man, but I still wish to trample the ground a little longer. Here's the blood. He slaps himself on the thigh, happy enough to dance. Yes! My clan is avenged! Ha-ha! Old Verisk outlived you, you arrogant witch! How I would love to taste your blood. It must be so sweet, but I can't afford the pleasure. I'm going to need every bit of it to harden Earthbreaker. Okay. Get to work. So I'm guessing he'll just deliver it later on. Okay, I guess that's it here. Even though I say evening, in fact, I usually wake up around 4 to 5 a.m. It's 5:50 here at the moment. 5:50 a.m.? Are you in... Oh man, I don't remember if you already told me this. Are you in Europe somewhere, Fallen Wizard? I'm trying to do very rough math in my head right now. He's like, no, I'm in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Dummy. Alright. Next is Silver Step. Or Silvershire, and give her the brewskis. Confront Nazriel. Wait, do I have to go right back to the town I just left? Are you for real? God, these quests! Finland, aka Funland. Just like how Greenland is icy and Iceland is green, Finland is fun. Plus 3 arcane for accursed things. Alright. Oh my. Cobblestone druids. Let's see, trade agreement or fey magic. Which one will finish before the 1st of the month? Wait, what was it? Fey magic. 9 days. That's not in time. 1 day. Okay, we're gonna have to open this panel again in another 1 day. Winland. That's like when in League of Legends, whenever the minions manage to win the game, people call them Winions. You remind me of that. Alright. Zone in. Let's give her the alcohol so she can be inspired and do her masterpiece. I gotta say, so far, the masterpiece feel like a massive waste of time. But maybe there's just one I've not seen that would be perfect for me. But so far doing the masterpiece quest has gotten me a hammer I don't need and a dead Bakken. That's it. Dead Bakken and a hammer. An XP that does not amount for what all of these load screens give me. I think she was over here. No? Dang it, where was she? I'm in the right town, aren't I? Yo, I swear, this... Is this not it? Ah, here's Wobble Gobbler. She's right here. Shake the bottle. Look what I got! Oh, I've been waiting for so long! Thank you so much, nok-nok! Your Highness! I have to admit I have no idea what my third wish should be. I'll tell you as soon as I come up with something. Now, if you'll excuse me, art can't wait. Wait, what? Wait for Mim to think up a wish? What about your third wish? Not yet. You can't rush the delicate movements of the soul. I can feel it growing within me. Are you freaking kidding me? Did you guys see that lightning bolt is on the map? I opened the map right as lightning was striking. It actually shows on the map. That's interesting. Okay. I think I had something I needed to go to the Silvershire for. I'm gonna check my log in a second. I gotta say, I'm fighting the temptation just to go back to town and start just doing time skips and leveling up the kingdom until Darwin hopefully comes. I'm getting a little paranoid that the Darwin quest is broken and this game is already a lost cause because it's been over like a year. But I have no way of knowing. Alright. Oh, I gotta do that thing on the 20... Oh, it's the 24th right now. I don't think... Shit. Can I get back in time? Hold on, quick save. Today's the 24th. I'm supposed to be in the tavern right now. Alright. Let's see if I can get to the tavern before the day rolls over.
I tire.
Well, too bad. We can't rest. No sleep. Okay, it's still the 24th. Tavern. Let's see if I didn't miss the event. You can auto-level your character and companions using pre-gen builds. Just choose pre-made build during character creation in the level up menu. Note, once you make a single change, the auto-level option will become unavailable. Too bad, so sad. Where's my giant owlbear rug? The giant owlbear rug is still supposed to be there. Come on, load the screen. You can do it.
I tire.
Yeah, I know you're tired. All right, is Jubilost here? Ah, there he is. You know what? Let's do a quick save, because I have no idea what's about to happen. You know what? Quick save really should not be the name for save in this game. It should... Oh, look! Trip Twinkletoes identifies Dragon's Bite. That message has come up with someone identifying Dragon Bite in almost every zone. Looks like that's our moon. What? I'd like to know what leaving her path means to her, and more importantly, how all this is related to the story of the gnomes. I hope we're about to find out. He clears his throat to attract her attention. A girl with unusual silver-gray hair is looking gloomily into her mug of ale. As she notices Jubilost clearing his throat, she raises her face and brightens. Oh, they told me that the king of the Bone Zone walks the streets and feasts with everyone at the taverns, but I never believed it. Forgive me, your highness, I'm Luna Katari. Why, yes, I am the king of the Bone Zone. You have an unusual name. I was born with bright silver hair. The midwives never saw an Azamar before. They were frightened, but my mother not a bit. She said her daughter's hair was silver like the moon, which meant I was blessed by Desna, hence the name. Actually, I've been always been drawn to faraway countries, like anyone touched by the moon goddess, but I've never been beyond the river kingdoms. Tell us about yourself. I'm a messenger. I deliver correspondence from Brevoy to Mivan and back, usually reports about a rich merchant's underlings and his orders for them. My parents live in Brevoy, and the girl I love in Mivan. I've always dreamed of becoming a traveler, but that's not easy for the daughter of a weaver and a washerwoman. I was glad to find the messenger job, though. I thought that was pretty lucky, but now I'm traveling the same road over and over every month. I even sit right here in your tavern on the 24th of every month, right on schedule. The monotony is driving me to tears, but what can I do? I can't be everywhere at once, and I can't stand the thought of settling down. Do you see it now? When Moon leaves her path, it's another part of the riddle. It looks like we need to somehow convince our new friend to quit her well-trodden path and set off somewhere new. Plus, it would be good for her. The same road each month? If I were her, I'd have drowned myself a long time ago if I didn't bleach sooner. So once again, it is got a persuasion check, but it will not allow me to use my custom character's persuasion, which is plus 26. So there's zero chance I can pass this, so I'll have to just pay her 3,000 gold. Offer 3,000 gold. Here, take it. You can spend it on traveling and seeing the world together with your love if she agrees. This is a large sum. Of course you're the king, but you barely know me. Take it, Believe me, traveling is contagious. You take one small step from your house, you'll never be able to stop. The world is beautiful, especially when you're not discovering it alone. Not that I myself ever... I'll leave you one of my latest almanacs to help you find your way around at the start. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't even know how to repay you, but on the other hand, maybe I do. Please take this. It's a relic my family received from an elven ancestor. According to the family legend, the one who deciphers the map will find 3 things. An incredibly sad secret, a true treasure, and a door to another world which will never open again. The entrance to a certain dungeon is marked here, but there's nothing to say where to go looking. You're a king with all the best scientists and travelers searching you. Maybe they'll... serving you. Surely they'll be able to read this map. Thank you again. Now I have to go. Ha! Moon has left her path, but now who can explain to me why the host didn't tell us... Go to the dungeon. Look, it says Luna is talking right now, but she's clearly not. Why make us run around in circles? But let's have a look at this map. What do we have here? Why, I recognize the area around the Candlemere at first glance. There are ancient ruins in this area. This dungeon must contain the traces of the very first gnomes to visit Galarian. Well, our goal is clear. Now we need only achieve it. Cave from Luna's map has been revealed. Okay. Did I have anything else to do in the throne room here? I don't think so. Let's see what Elena has to say. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Oh, I think I can sell her that rock egg. Found a bird's egg. This is a rock's egg! Our family has an ancient recipe for how to cook it. It's amazing. Alright. Hey, you kept staring at Ikun a lot. He's a handsome man. Okay. Nothing else that's really new here. How about Amiri? How you been since we broke your sword and killed your friend? Hey, Chief. Yep, none of that's new.
In due time.
It's weird that there's still a dialogue option for that's a mighty sword, even though it's broken right now. Muckluck, you're too nice. Because I gave her gold? Because it wouldn't let me do my persuasion check with my characters? Yep, too nice indeed. Yeah, it's funny at this point in the game, you know, I've got like hundreds of thousands of gold, but to a normal person in this world, like 100 gold is a lot of money, and I've just got hundreds of thousands from just genociding things. So I'm like friggin' billionaire rich in this game. I mean, if you think about it, I'm converting the gold I've got to build points to build up entire cities. Like, with money I've made wandering around murdering people, I've paid to build like 8 cities. Is there a way to murder people without it affecting your alignment? Yeah, just killing all the bandits and stuff you run across doesn't affect your alignment at all. But in town, in this game, killing people in town is not an option. It doesn't let me attack them, even if I really want to for some crazy reason. Alright. Was there anything else I needed to do right now, or just go do Jubilost Dungeon? Someone said earlier that doing Jubilost questline made some really nasty fight near the endgame much easier. Like, there was some guy that was, like, stun-locking everyone, and someone got around it by just doing Jubilost quest. I guess I should do it. Still waiting on this. Alright. Let's take the A-team, and there's a distinct chance it's going to make us bring Jubilost. We will find out. But yeah, it's not like Skyrim, where you can just attack the people in town if you wish to. I do like the music in this game. I think their sound people did good work. Some of the songs, like the battle music, remind me of Witcher 3. Fight in Pitax? Yeah, I haven't been to Pitax at all. I'm still waiting on the event to allow me to go there. Okay, where... is that it? Yes, requires Jubilost. That's what we figured. Okay. Come on, buddy. Alright. What are you? 5, 6, 7. You're level 8. You are int. Does a dragon disciple get any... When do they get their int? It's right here. So I need to dump all your levels into dragon disciple. As before, our goal is not to use him in combat. Our goal is simply to get his int as high as possible. That's it. That is all. He got a breath weapon. Jubilaw's gonna be breathing fire at people. Alright, how many more? 4 more levels till the int buff. Mobility, why not? 2 more levels. Back to back, why not? It's a beautiful spell. Oh, is that it? Ah, he's not high enough level to get to the int bonus. He is up to 25 int, though. What's your deal? Oh, he's fatigued. That's why. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll open the Kingdom event once we get down here. The music is one of my favorite parts. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Though, one of the pities of the loading screens is when the music stops. It's like, no, give me the music to soothe me through this load screen. I need it. Good rest will remove fatigued and exhausted. Okay, trade agreement signed. 10 BP per week. Nice. Freed swords. Only one person that can do that, so might as well just assign them. Oh, I didn't... Okay, damn it. There was a golem in the freaking... That's not the main quest line, is it? A golem is waiting for us in the capital? Is that the main quest? I don't remember that at all. Because my furthest playthrough was 1 step past this one. I don't remember the golem. I feel like Valerie's gonna hurt herself holding the sword that close to her throat. Are we still fatigued? We have 1 person fatigued, so I'll just cure that. Go do it real quick, you need to rest anyway. I don't. I'm just gonna use Calming Touch to remove it. I mean, after I finish this, I'll go back to the capital and do it. So, essentially, we're going to just be losing a few hours, not even a day, in game time. I'm hoping this is going to be a very entertaining dungeon, but I do have to carry a dead weight with me, so... Although... Well, no, because I was making him a Dragon Disciple, so... Alright, you... do you have a crossbow, at least? If you have a crossbow, I could have you in the back. Heavy crossbow +1. Alright, let's give you a Ring of Protection. Cloak of Resistance. Do I have a +6 int? Let me see. Give you that. Alright, so you can do some range damage. Still want you in the backpack. The backpack. Thank you, Saracen. As always, I appreciate your support. You help me pay the bills, 1 drop at a time. A flickering shadow stands before you, trembling and chanting something indistinct. In its silhouette, you barely recognize the figure of a gnome girl dressed in rags. No, no, we need to try again. The door will open. I promised, I promised. Who are you, ghost? She's not paying attention to me. I promised them to open the door to return everyone home. Bursting into a long and bleak laugh, the ghost makes a move as if she wants to run away, but then freezes and gives you an eerily attentive look. Who am I? I'm Zay, a wizard. I am the one who brought everyone here, this place. Oh, the gnomes. Once the Lantern King himself opened a gate from his dominion to Galarian here. He abandoned this road, but I thought I could open the portal again, or ask for help from an eldest to return us all home. I was wrong. The door didn't open. We all lost color one by one. So you're one of the gnomes from First World. What happened to you? I lived a long, long life here in the First World. Many long lives. I traveled, created, I danced upon the edge of the abyss and fell into the clouds. I died to be born again, with none of my strengths and skills, but with all of the memories of the wonders I'd seen. But eternity can become tedious even for a soul that's forever young. Many older gnomes suffered it even before we knew what the bleaching was. Sooner or later, there's not enough novelty anymore, so we all grew fascinated with a new game, death. One of the eldest created it. Of course, he was just borrowing it based on his observations of the true gods. He drew a string from the River of Souls and created his own little circle of births, deaths, and judgments. Imitating the almighty Pharasma, he judged the souls that he owned and determined their further paths. It was so new, so exciting. Many gnomes volunteered. If not us, then who? But those who take up from the goddess of death must be ready for the consequences. The Lady of Graves brought her wrath upon this creative eldest. He was stripped of his power and forever doomed to serve in her court, and we gnomes were torn from First World and bound to the River of Souls, like all creatures of the material plane. Thereafter, we lived like the rest, died like the rest, and learned all the pain of the bleaching. Our game had become our reality, and no longer could we tire of its fun and return to another one. Jubilos looks at the ghost, shaken. It seems to be one of the rare moments that the gift of speech is lost to him. But this is not how I supposed it happened. Respected Zay, I understand that your condition does not allow for long conversation, but perhaps you could tell me. She listens to him with eerie attention. Of course I could. I could do many things. I tried many ways to open the portal. Everything except a sacrifice. A little blood will come in handy. Oh, no. Okay, so we're gonna fight now. Okay, bombs go, rage go, attack. I can't haste, can I? Nope. Wait, do you have haste? I don't think you do. Shite. Alright. Oh, we're getting feared. Alright, remove fear.
Did you like that? What? You didn't.
Heal. Oh my. Those two are still feared. I think I only had one remove fear loaded. Alright, one of the ghosts finally died. These things have a lot of health. It doesn't help that my primary buffer is not with us. There we go. 360 XP each. I promised. That's rather a foolish performance, little ghost. You've staged a fine series of foolish performances. The playing the game of death, contacting the eldest not known for his mercy, trying to open a door that leads nowhere. But who are we addressing? Greetings, nok-nok, and of course you, most persistent of researchers. We see you solved our riddle. He folds his hands on his chest. We did. I still might fail to understand why you sent us the long way around instead of just telling us everything from the beginning. Some truths must be discovered to be known, or seen with your own eyes. He nods at the pile of gnome bones and the shivering ghost. Is what Zay told us true? About the game of death and Pharasma's punishment? Yes! One of our eldest brothers thought he could steal from a deity, and the gnomes that answered his call thought they could play at death. Death decided otherwise. Is there any way to change what happened and help the gnomes? If there is, we know nothing of it. The eldest can do many things, but as you both know, it is not enough to confront a deity, especially one such as Pharasma. We have learned our lesson and do not play with the toys of others. Does that mean that all this was in vain? Of course not. The journey is often more important than the destination. Be satisfied with the secret you have won. The day I can simply be satisfied with something, I'll bleach. Wow, that's pretty savage. You say we learned our lesson, so you're one of the eldest, host? Oh, we're tired of answering this question and the many others that follow it. Ask us again next time, especially since the next time for you will be one of the first times for us. Why are you here? Ah, the right question at last. As I suspect you would realize, there's no way to save all the gnomes from the bleaching. You cannot return them to First World and restore their connection to their homeland, and even if it were a sufficiently desperate and powerful creature ready to do it, their actions would not be looked on mercifully by the Lady of Graves. Though it cannot be done for all, it can still be done for one. We are ready to offer this gift as a token of our appreciation for your exciting adventure and your solution to the riddle. Do you hear, Sir Jubilos? You personally may become reconnected with the First World. You won't be entirely protected from death if you remain on Galarian, but you will be forever spared from the bleaching. Whenever you visit the First World, which we are aware you desire passionately, then you will be as immortal as any Fae. He fixes his glasses nervously. It's the only chink in his nonchalant facade. Okay, hold on. Is he offering to leave me and I lose him as an advisor? Like, I don't want to lose him as an advisor. If I get to keep him as an advisor, I don't mind letting him have immortality. Of course, I'm not immune to vanity. Hold on. If this gift cannot help the whole gnome race, then I have no need of it. Of course, I'm not immune to vanity, but I've always been ready to share the burden of mortality with the others who bear it on their shoulders. I'll even keep wearing these stupid glasses. I'll survive without the immortality of the First World and face the bleaching when it comes, as all gnomes have done before me. I didn't complete this one. Can I have the gift instead? Wait, hold on. What is it? Didn't one of the... I asked this guy at the debate how I could become an immortal, and he said, spare an enemy, you'll have trouble. Or no, he said, don't spare an enemy, you'll have trouble, and later on you'll have a chance to be immortal or something like this. What? Hold on. Person who can you won't be entirely protected from death if you remain in Galarian. You'll forever spare the bleaching. It sounds that you won't be entirely protected if you remain on Galarian, but you will be spared from the bleaching. So it sounds like he can still remain on Galarian. You need to give it to the other gnome to avoid the fight in Pitax. Well, I don't see an option to give it to another gnome. Like, which option is give the gift of immortality to another gnome, White Tiger? None of these look like that. Freaking chat delay. I wish I could quick save right now. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time waiting on this if he went to the bathroom or something. Alright, do what you think is right. I do not need this gift. We aren't easy to surprise, but you managed it. Very well. A rejection is a rejection, but gifts of the eldest are not easy to withdraw from the world. They must find an owner somewhere one way or another. What should we do? To whom shall we grant what has been promised? This gift should be given to some living gnome who is this moment dying of the bleaching. Let our adventurers help at least someone? I guess that option? So, I'm guessing it's this. You need to give it to the other gnome to avoid the fight in Pitax. Yeah, I did. I think I found it, though. Give it to a living gnome that's dying from the bleaching at this moment. That's the best thing we could do. What do you say, host? Can you take what you're offering to me and give it to another gnome instead? Anyone you choose who's suffering from the bleaching. Oh, that's even more interesting. I see this has all been for a reason. Our choice, you say. Very good. We'll make a choice and save one lost soul. We have already, in a way. You've rejected the gift, Jubilos Narthropple, but we will not leave you without any reward at all. We offer you a trifle. The chance to sometimes glimpse eternity in the corner of your eye, just as we do. Now you can remember the history of all things. No, sorry, the history of things. Those who wander searching for mysteries and ancient relics might find this skill useful, and now farewell. When you finally succumb to the bleaching, you may remember this moment. I wonder what you think then. Only time knows. Gained a lot of XP. Okay.
All according
I mean, I'm not opposed to avoiding a fight that is apparently wiping lots of people in the last act. Okay, so it looks like that's everything here. I mean, I keep hearing horror stories from the last act, honestly, so I'm not opposed to, like, talking my way out of fights. I mean, that's part of D&D, is sometimes you talk your way through a fight, you still get XP. I'm gonna tab out for a quick second here, check on something. It isn't the last act. Hold on, it'll tab back in, there we go. So, it's like, what is it like Pitax is next, and then there's one more after that, Njord? Alright, let's go see what this golem in the throne room is all about. Okay, got it. I've been, for the last, like, almost 2 streams, I've been wandering around waiting for Darvin to contact me. I need that's the next thing that needs to happen. Yesterday, I raised my economy from 150 to 350. Like, all my stats doubled or tripled because I spent like a year in the throne room flipping cards. Like, my barony just went and just grew to incredible proportions while I'm waiting on the primary quest to move on. I'm really kind of scared that my game is bugged and it's just not happening. But I have no way of knowing if that's the case, so paranoia is setting in. Like on a deserted island, like, day 300, our economy is booming. I have no idea if we've lost the game. Roll it up and put it in a bottle. Send it out to sea. Send chocolate crossbows.
Time to get
Alright.
some rest, isn't it?
Where's the golem? Oh, I have never seen this. A harem is walking around. Is he related? Strange golem enters your throne room. It's seriously hurt, barely moving its legs and swaying as if drunk. Help us. Help. Help. A frowning harem quickly responds. How do you like that? Again, someone needs our help, and again it has to do with golems. Does any of this seem familiar, Muck? These simpletons from the Skajegi clan have dug up something else and got themselves into trouble again. The priest's remarks are punctuated by a terrible clanging sound as the golem collapses on the floor in pieces. And I warned them they were wooing death. I warned them. Let's return to that little fortress that they couldn't get inside and see what happened to them this time. If this game let you actually roleplay without... Okay. If this game allowed you to lose advisors and have replacements, right now I would say F those guys. I really would. So I'll just say, yes, let's check on them to keep my options open right now. Do what I did in Elder Scrolls 3 when I lost the letter and I needed to start the main quest. Kill everyone and everything. Unfortunately, Rockin', this game does not let you go homicidal on your own town. There's a commotion in Lake Silverstep. An artisan you know has gone missing. Mim Wobblegander. A local shepherd saw her walking with a backpack toward the Tors of Lebanese, but that's at the other end of the freaking planet. I think you should look for her. Oh, no, I shouldn't have even done her quest, because now the gifts from her are going to stop until I solve this, I bet. Okay, rest up. We are all fatigued. Don't you need to go to the challenge thing to start that act? Yeah, I know this is that was a harem quest. I'm aware of that.
All according to
Nim Wobblegander is a tradesperson quest. The only primary quest I've got right now is deal with the devil, and I'm waiting on Darvin to contact us. And I've been waiting like a year. Let's do a quick save. Summoned Bogeyman has 1 wisdom damage restored. Summoned Bogeyman's gone. don't know what's going on. Oh, Trip Twinkletoes identifies 2 more Dragon Bite. Mim is timed. If you don't go, she dies. Gag. Alright. Did anyone do this? This step of Darwin. Does anyone remember? I have Googled it. I can't find it. Does anyone remember if this step is making, like, seeing him somewhere in town, or if I need to wait until, like, a card pops up? Does anyone happen to recall? Whoa, the game's, like, eerily quiet right now. so quiet. So I did that quest one time earlier on my playthrough that bugged out, and I can't remember what triggered the last step. If it was a card, I think it was a card or something in the throne room, but I wouldn't swear by it. Stress relief squishy dice. Come on. We're just loading a town with like 5 buildings. You can do it. Alright. I don't think I need to do any shopping or anything like that. Let's just sell the rubbish. We've killed some goblins. Alright, let's see what you have. Sell. Okay. Sell the shock dagger and flaming dagger. Alright, Jubilost, do you have anything new to say after our little adventure? Unusual hospitality. nok-nok, I'm happy to see you. We haven't talked much about our adventure by the Candlemere, but you know, I'm even sad that everything is over. Not only because I didn't find a way to help all the gnomes, it's just that another mystery is behind me, another road has ended, but it was a wonderful journey and good company. What do you think about everything that happened? He sighs heavily. The games of the gods and the games of the eldest. How little we matter in the clash of powers of such scale, it boggles the mind, but at least now I know the secret. And I feel more lenient towards people who suddenly start screaming! Mr. Mace, good timing. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're having fun here tonight. Admit it, you had a bit of fun back there, didn't you? Don't tell me, but I did too. What an amazing adventure. Allow me to say in all sincerity, I'm glad that fate brought us together, Muck. What are you going to do now? I hope my humble talents will still be of use to you and your kingdom. Well, you are the treasurer. I hope you don't leave. Clearly, it could do with the help of an expert in the first world, so I'll be around while I can be useful. Then I'll probably set off on another journey. The world's a big place, and there are many more secrets to be found. Huh. I'm surprised that have you figured out the riddle is still part of the conversation. That should be removed at this point, because we've already solved it. I'll continue to work on the riddle. No. Okay. So yeah, a couple dialogue options there need to be cleaned up when they get time to do that. Definitely a low priority as far as fixing game stuff, but honestly, I feel like as far as coding goes, that would take one guy a very short amount of time once he sat down and set his mind to it. Because it's just dialogue text.
In due time.
Okay, so chat has told me that if I don't go save Mim... Oh, I need to get Jubilost out of the party. Chat told me if I don't go save Mim ASAP that she's going to be gone forever. Ew! We just got another vote for Pillars of Eternity as the next game. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the feedback, guys. Definitely place a vote, because this is our 3rd playthrough of this game. After this one, I'm going to do something else. I'm not going to be doing a 4th playthrough of this immediately. I am interested in playing an evil playthrough of this game, but not till they've cleaned it up a bit. Right now, the newness of it is wearing off, and I want to wait for them to clean up more of the bugs. Alright. Jubilost out. Chuck in. I'm betting this is simply the card for having dealt with that golem, but I need to get rid of it so that the notification goes away, and then I can see it when new stuff shows up. You can't let Knob Gobbler die. Saracen! You're such a barbarian. Oh my god. That voice. Y'all, do any of you remember from Rush Hour 2 the very flamboyant Taylor? Like, there's a lot of men chasing us. Yes, well, there should be. You got the broad shoulders and the mochaccino face. Oh, we're just gonna put a dead animal on you. It's gonna take you home, put you in a bubble bath, put some little water wings on you, and just spank your little bottom. If anyone hasn't seen the Rush Hour series, mwah, it's fantastic. Whoopsie! She'll be on the ground after a ledge transition, very easy to miss. Alright, hold on. Oh my god, these are lies. Where is she actually at? No. What? Do I need to go talk to Nazriel again? Ah, here we go. She was last seen heading for Talon Peak. Will fail in 13 days. So I need to go to... Where was Talon? Do I need to go to Talon Peak? Okay. How about the stylist from The Rock? The stylist from the movie The Rock with, is that Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery?
I tire.
The guy who cut Sean Connery's hair. Oh my god, dude, that movie came out when I was like 12. I cannot remember that. I remember that it was about, like, Sean Connery was, like, the only guy who'd ever broken out of Alcatraz. Stop trying to take my rations. He was, like, the only guy that had ever broken out of Alcatraz, and they help them, break back into Alcatraz, and there's, like, some chemical weapons, and there was some scene where Nicolas Cage had to, like, inject an antidote straight into his heart. And, yeah. I don't remember, like, the rest of the movie. Oh, wait, there was a sex scene in it. Because as a 12-year-old, I was like... Yeah, I remember that part. Good sermon. God damn it, White Tiger. Every time I share something that I'm like, oh yeah, I have information about that, and I share it, you're like, nice speech, old man. Oh no. Well, we got here just in time for it to be pouring down rain, everyone. Okay, where did you say she was? She will be on the ground after a ledge transition, easy to miss. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye out for her. I saw Star Wars in the theater. I saw, like, 5 of the Star Warses in theaters. It's clearly sunnier up here. The first one? I saw episode 1 in theaters. No, I get it. So my mom actually told me about when they were in line to see Star Wars Episode 4. There was like a line wrapped around the building. Oh, hey. Hold on. So she said when they saw it, there was like a line of people wrapped around the... No, I'm sorry. It was Episode 6. There was a line of people wrapped around the theater waiting to go in to see it. And these guys drove past in their car, and it had no top on the car. And as they passed this line of like dozens or hundreds of people, they yelled, "Darth Vader dies at the end!" And as they drove off, and everyone was like, "Ah!" Like, son of a bitch. It's you! Mim's clothes are dirty, her hair is matted. Good gods, I feared I'd have to stay here forever. Tears running down her dirty cheeks, leaving light trails on her skin. What are you doing here? I wanted to climb Talon Peak. It was a sudden decision. I just thought to myself, why put it off? Why ask for someone else to help like I always do? Why can't I just get my wish by myself? After all, I left father so I could achieve something on my own, so I decided to climb the mountain alone. Skies above, my pride nearly sent me to the grave. You decided to go on, even after the giant spiders. I'm a mage! Before I tripped, I was handling them just fine. They were still afraid to attack the spineless creeps. What's the matter here? I broke my ankle. I was fighting some spiders. I stepped on a stone, I slipped, I tripped, I fell, and I hit my ankle. I managed to drive away the beast, but it's still messed up. It hurts too much to walk on. I crawled for several hours, but I couldn't. Lore nature. Her ankle is swollen and red. It looks more like a dislocation than a fracture. You palpate the area to find the bone intact. Lore nature. Try fixing the dislocated joint. You didn't break your ankle, you twisted it. Hold on for a second, alright? If someone twists their ankle, you can't just pop it back in. Whatever. Succeeded. Wait, what? Ow! The joint clicks back into place. Oh! That feels much better, much better. Thank you. Yes, I can walk now. Where should I go? Don't get me wrong, Your Highness. I suddenly realized what my third wish would be. What I need to do to find my inspiration. I must climb Talon Peak. See the world from that height, to rise above myself. See what my soul's been craving, but I don't know if I can make it. Oh my gosh, I bet I have to follow through with this to get her masterpiece. Alright, everyone makes mistakes. Some give up while others stand and go on. I'm gonna climb this mountain. What about you? After all, what good would an ascent be if there weren't obstacles in the way? I'm not giving up. Let's go to the top. You're coming with me, right? Fine, Mim, heal Mim. I thought her name was Nim this whole time. That crazy cursive letter. I mean, I already... God, it's like a WoW escort quest from Vanilla WoW. Do I have to stay with her? I'm afraid that if I run too far ahead, I'm gonna lose her or something and fail this thing. Let's quick save in case she dies in some crazy, horrific fashion and I have to redo this. I already killed all the stuff that was originally on the peak. I don't know if any of it respawned. Mim?
That is not far.
Great. Well, alright, I'm gonna load into the next area, and I'm gonna hope she joins me and doesn't just stay here breakdancing, staring at that rock. Let's see what happens. I'm flashing back to the Octavia Reganagar technically dungeon that we did the other night, where we ended up locked in a room with no way out. And I was like, I'm gonna hope this was a bug, and I loaded the game, and suddenly there was like a key in there, and then a guy that wasn't there. Alright, what now, Mim? Thank you so much, weren't for your help. Oh well, I think I'll stay here a bit longer, don't worry, I'll find my way back. Okay. Let's go to the zone out, I guess we're done here. Hopefully that will get me some kind of crazy masterpiece from her, and she's the goldsmith, so I'm betting it's gonna be jewelry.
All according to plan.
I can see my house from here. Oh my gosh. I've got those midnight hunger pains. This happens to me like once every 2 weeks. I suddenly get that kind of hungry that keeps Taco Bell in business at midnight. You can cure blindness with a scroll of remove blindness. Most harmful conditions can be removed in a similar way. You mean to tell me most harmful conditions can be removed with a scroll of remove blindness? That's amazing. Alright. Did I actually have a quest in Varnhole, or is that a bug too? So do I need to talk to Nazriel again? There was a checkbox earlier. Okay. I think I need to talk to Nazriel again, and then just go back home. She does ring amulets and headpieces, question mark? Maybe. Maybe. Alright. We've spent almost our entire stream tonight doing these side quests for these masterpiece people. I'm gonna head to this one I'm going to now, and then I'm gonna head back to town and do some more time skips and see if I can get the dang primary quest update. Because I'm still fighting major paranoia that we failed it, because it's been a year in game since it did anything. Yeah. Oh, wait. Silver? Yeah, not right now. Oh, not right now. We've devoted like 2.5 RL hours to these masterpieces, so I'm ready for something different. Find a halfling girl near where there was a trader in Silverfish Villages. I will come back to that. Fae are native inhabitants of the First World. A large variety of different creatures fall under this category. Dryads, satyrs, and even those cruel little knights are all Fae.
My life is a burden.
Well, are you still making the hammer? Yep. You still making me Earthshaker, or whatever that thing was called?
All according
Alright,
to plan.
Nazriel, are you done making me another cursed weapon? The goods you've been selling are cursed. Would you like to explain yourself? She turns pale as paper. Cursed? Oh goodness, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. It's impossible. My creations are impeccable. I'm a master, you know. Such a thing has never happened in my life. Nobody could... She falls silent. Her lips move, but she doesn't make a sound. It's Sartain. It's him. He's been spoiling my work. No one else could do it. The little bastard tried to tarnish my name. There's nothing but cold hatred in her gaze. The tone of her voice is quiet and murderous. By the right granted to me by our agreement, I am calling upon your highness. Sartain insulted the reputation of the master to whom you promised protection. I'm asking you to find and kill the bastard. He must be hiding in his hut not far from the capital. Who the hell is Sartain? Wasn't that one of her apprentices or something?
In due time.
I'm guessing he's going to give me a completely different story, and it's going to be yet another case of he said, she said. Because it freaking always is. Cutesy kitty cat with a knife to backstab. Oh, we have a 5th vote for Ether. Well, whoever just voted for other game other than Pillars or Divinity, my ears are open to you. Be sure to let me know what it is you have in mind. I will add other games to the list to be voted on if anyone else has ideas. I can even restart the vote with them added to the list. He's a dude in the capital east of the Azamar Cleric Vendor. East of the Azamar. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about, so we'll go to the main square. Save before talking to him. Oh, goodness, okay. I'm gonna check on the stream real quick since we have to wait on the load anyway. Alright, looks like it's good. Well, once we move on to the next game, whether it's Divinity or Pillars or something else, really anything else, the loading times will be a little bit better, Rockin'. Hopefully you'll still join us. Get skip days in the Kingdom interface. Yeah, I know. Oh my. Alright. Let's get the stress relief squishy dice back out. Oh, music change. We're getting close. We're over halfway through the load.
Fire.
There we go. Alright. Quick save per White Tiger's instructions. Whenever I'm awake while you're streaming. Aw, thank you. Why are we moving so slow? Oh gosh, we have exhaustion. Oh my gosh. I'll have to, well, shoot. Do I want to rest in the capital? Ugh. I'm gonna talk to this guy, and if this doesn't start a timer, I'm gonna rest, which will teleport us to the throne room. And then I will, do some time skips with our remaining time. You said east of the cleric. That's her. Oh, there he is. Look at you with your good directions.
In due time.
I can't click on him. Is it bugged? Look, there's no... The mouse cursor doesn't change to a talking mouse cursor when I click on Sartane.
I am prepared.
Bloody hell. Alright, rest. I'll try again on the way out from town when I'm not exhausted, but... Save? I saved when I entered town. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, I'll do it on my way back. So that's why you told me to save, because talking to him is bugged? God damn. This game has so much potential. All the time I get to play the game, I'm loving the game. It's all the other parts. Like this. Like this that I'm not enjoying so much. Save with him on the screen, then reload to be able to talk to Sartane. Jesus Christ. How do people figure out stuff like this? True desperation. True desperation. That's terrible. Alright. Our exhaustion. Once again, summoned Bogeyman, restored 1 wisdom. We haven't had a summoned Bogeyman in like a week. Hey, presents! Magic light crossbow. An honorable gift for an honorable lord. Okay. Is there a timer on the Sartane thing? It doesn't show one. Alright. What I want to do right now... Oh, wait, escapist crossbow? I've never seen that. +3 with speed, so it's always got haste. Grants you the ability to cast Dimension Door once per day. And has shot. So it's a +3 with +1d6. Has permanent haste. And Dimension Door. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. Alright, we got... That might be better than Ankle Breaker. This is 1d10. This is 1d8 and 1d6 and +3 and haste. Yeah, I think it is. And she's not yet encumbered, so I can look at that! The haste electric grab. We're not sneaking up on anybody at nighttime while she's holding this sucker. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's finish the stream with some town upgrades. Make my town grow. That's my best Power Rangers villain voice. Who was it? Was it Rita? Make my monster grow! 2 Megazord size. Alright. Quick save. In case this blows up in my... Look at the list of buffs. I wonder how far down the screen you could get those. Alright. Can I level up espionage yet? Let's see. V, 6, storyteller. Counselor, that's 4. That's 5. Warden? No, he's 5. No, it probably has to get to 60. Alright. How much BP do we have? 1909. Alright. Where's the one that was 4? Oh, there it is. Ah, she's busy. Damn it. Alright, we can do this one. Make your barony great again. I don't like that. I don't like that, because that makes me the Cheeto. Alright, Triumph, +3 Divine. Triumph, +6 Stability. Triumph, +3 Economy. Triumph, +4 Espionage. Triumph, 2 Loyalty, 7 Military. Success, project complete. We just got a Triumph on like 6 cards in a row. We're gonna quick save, that was amazing. Oh hey! Guys, it finally freaking popped. This was the first 2-week time skip I did after filling every square in the kingdom with a building. You guys remember that earlier? I think that having every building square, or at least more building squares filled than what I had earlier, was a prerequisite. Because I went a year yesterday, and didn't get this to pop up. B-Master 2012, or the 2012th B-Master. I'm not sure which. Thank you for the follow. I am glad you are having fun here tonight. I truly am. Okay, so this is 7 days. This... Guys, I'm scared. In my neutral good game, this upgrade is what broke the game, and I had to start over, because I didn't have an old save file. For those of you that didn't play a neutral good character up until a week ago, if you were neutral good, and you did this upgrade, you can no longer talk to the merchants in town, so you can no longer buy build points. So if you needed build points to recover your kingdom, it plummeted. Rockin' board? Oh my goodness, my friend, I thought you were already a follower. Well, thank you as well. I appreciate it. Okay, let's check these events. Lindsay brought an invitation. This might be the main thing. That might finally be the thing. Alright, what is this? DC 26. That would be minimum of 23? Did I have a buff for espionage? +2 to general. +2 to general, +2 to warden. I don't think I had one for espionage. Alright, so let's do this, because this will be a guaranteed success. Okay, 2 people in the throne room, and one of them might finally be the primary quest progressing. Just realized I didn't? Well, I appreciate it. I'm still, a young enough streamer that I still get giddy when people hit the follow button. Lets me know that they like what I'm dishing out. When I watch like the really big streamer, because you know I watch streams when I'm not streaming, just like I'm sure many of you do. When I watch some of the big streamers and they're just talking and you're seeing like subscriptions just flying by in the chat and they're just like continuing their conversation, I'm just like, I can't fathom that. I would be like a happy seal. You know, if I was in, I would be in a constant state of euphoria, dopamine just blasting through my brain. I'm unable to function. People would be subscribing to a stream of a guy just frothing in his chair. Iravetti, King of Pitax, sends you an invitation to the Rushlight tournament. Wait, what? Is it skipping to Act 6? Guys, is it skipping to Act 6 and it didn't finish Act 5? What is the tournament? Guests come from the nearby kingdoms, Mivin, Gralton, and Brevoy. I haven't been there personally. I hear it's lots of fun. Invitation. What can you tell me? Imagine a roadhouse full of pirates, mercenaries, smugglers, spies, and other gentlemen of fortune. They're drinking to their successes, talking business, spying, selling, hiring, choking, burying. Now take this roadhouse and imagine it's the size of a kingdom. That was Pitax. Now imagine some unknown bard enters the roadhouse, pulls off a few shady deals, and suddenly becomes the owner. Everything is the same as it was, but now the walls are covered with portraits of the owner. A brass band plays music every night. A juggler with a pet bear walks around the room. Gnome strippers dance on the tables. Barmen sell a variety of racy substance from Nemeria beyond its beer, and that's Pitax now. Are you sure this isn't a trap? It's certainly possible. There's definitely some catch here. This is Iravetti we're talking about after all, but I doubt he tried to kill you at his own festival with business partners from all neighborhoods present. He is more likely to try to sell you on some fraudulent deal or another, so keep your eyes and ears open and don't sign anything. If he holds it every few years, why did he wait until now to invite me? That makes me sound really self-important. How would I know what goes on in his head? Maybe he just thought you weren't important enough as a baron, and now that you're a bona fide king, his equal, you could say, there's no reason not to invite you to what he considers the major social event of the year. Why not? Great! Trap or no, it'll at least be a ton of fun. You'll take me with you, right? Pretty please? Hey, man animal! I saw, yeah, I may have already lost you. You may have left already. I saw you were streaming earlier. Me and my wife, we lurked your stream for a little while before I got started. I didn't want to say anything because I was going to have to dip out when mine started, and I didn't want to be one of those people, but I hope it went well. I'm not sure if that was your second stream or if you had one between the one that I saw and that one, but I did notice. Mukluk, we're fighting crime in our lands, and our bandits are running scared. In fact, many of them are ready to come clean and return to civilian life. They insist it was starvation that led them down the slippery slope, and now that the kingdom is prospering, they want to return to do honest work. Their families are flooding us with petitions for pardon. I consider it inappropriate. You can't pardon highwaymen and murderers and let them live in peace among their victims. Every single one of them must answer for their crimes. So I can agree with her and gain the alignment that I'm trying to hold to. Yeah. It was reasonable. I'm glad we see the same. -5 economy. I have 360 economy. Who cares? +5 stability. And I agreed with the advisor, which is a bonus, because I didn't chase her off. This is how you get Darvin to come? Really? Heavy mace? Wait, is this Earthshaker? With such weapons, you can go in raids to protect your lands. Everything that has been tempered in lamb blood with proper... Wait, no. Is this his... I have all I need to start reforging Earthbreaker. You'd better not give me any big orders for a while so I can concentrate on the hammer. Make sure you don't forget my payment. What payment? I made you an entire bleeping shop. What do you need to get paid for? Okay, keep at it. Okay, I guess this isn't Earthbreaker yet. Make sure you have an armor that damages...
Iravetti, king of Pitax.
I've never had this happen.
King to a tournament. But why? A demonstration of neighborly amiability, perhaps? Unlikely. The ruler of Pitax was renowned for his devious guile.
So here's the thing. My challenging mode game finished Deal with the Devil before the Rushlight tournament started. So unless it was glitched, those two are not related. So it's like the old Act questline, I never got the thing to finish it. And this thing started early, I feel like. I don't know, is this bugged or can it just simply happen this way? Okay. That is some stuff. Alright, before I forget, because I know if I wait till tomorrow to do it, let's go see if we can talk to that bug guy in the town square and find out what's the deal with these cursed weapons.
All according to
Step
plan.
outside. Make sure you have a armor that damages for the last stage of the tournament. What? When you say an armor that damages, do you mean like the helmet that reflects 1d6 electric damage when you get hit? Or armor with damage on hit? I don't know that I have any armor that damages on hit. Armor, like armor that goes on your chest piece. That's what you mean? I still don't know what's up with Darvin. I'm still waiting on him. Oh, wait, this might be loading the stone capital for the very first time, guys. Because I just had Valerie do the upgrade. If the person hits you, they take damage. Okay, oh man, I think I just sold a helmet that was like that. It was like if you get hit, they take 1d6. Dude, now you got me really concerned about this freaking tournament. I don't know what's going on over there. Okay. Nope. Maybe I don't have the stone barony yet. Maybe I have one more thing to do. I mean, I could buy it back. Yeah, I didn't keep it. Is it really important? What is this? Terror Bringer. Cast Bone Shaker twice a day, plus 2 mace. Alright, sell Terror Bringer. Go to armor. Do you have helmets listed here? Or is that a different thing? This is it. Oh, it's 24,000 gold. Yeah, see, I've sold 3 of these because I was like, I don't want this thing. Alright, I'll hold off on buying that back right now. Alright, let's see if we can talk to the bugged guy about the cursed swords. I can. I have a talk button now. Yay! No longer does he appear dim-witted and servile. He seems self-confident and firm. I didn't expect to see you here. How can I help you? You've been spoiling Nazriel's work, haven't you? He sneers and throws his hands up playfully. You got me, I confess. Who figured it out? You or her? Anyway, that's not important right now. Why did I do it? Purely for the sake of revenge. Years ago, she invested a lot of effort in devastating my father, who was himself a well-known weaponsmith. He lost everything that was dear to him, his reputation, his workshop, and his whole life's purpose. When I found out the rascal was here, I decided to seize the opportunity. I arrived here, got myself an apprentice's position, and set my hands to work. I'm smarter and more skilled than she might think. I worked hard by the anvil during the day and crafted cursed items at nights. Nazriel's pride is her soft spot, the perfect place to strike. I decided to tarnish her image, make her look clumsy and incompetent, ruin her reputation, and of course destroy the masterpiece she's been making such a fuss over. I'd hoped to see Nazriel's head on the chopping block, but since you're here, I have a better idea. Your Highness, would you like to hire a new weaponsmith? I'm aware you have a deal with Nazriel, but if you decide to break that deal and declare me the court's master blacksmith and allow me to keep Nazriel as an assistant, oh, I can never thank you enough. What do you say? I'm tempted to just kill him. I'm really tempted to just murder this guy. He's basically been sending out cursed weapons just throughout my barony and getting a lot of people killed and messed up. Well, we know White Tigers vote. This is very against my lawful playthrough, but you shouldn't have interfered with my servants. So that's how it is. Very well. I was prepared for this turn of events. Let's see how well you can handle my new friends. Tiny stone animal figures appear in Sartain's hands. He scatters them all around him. Oh. Great. And of course, wait.
No mistakes.
Oh. Oh, I get to control when this fight starts. Okay. Boogeyman? Greater invisibility?
Ready for it.
Bane, haven't used that in a while.
This should do it.
Wait, what? I thought that was going to be so much tougher. We're on hard mode. He summoned ads. I'm alone. I don't have my party with me. And the Smilodon went, and the fight ended. Are you kidding me? Honestly, that was a colossal disappointment. Oh my gosh, I way overreacted to what that guy had to dish out. Okay, so do I need to go talk to... Oh gosh, where is it? Nazriel? Inform Nazriel. Yeah, okay. Let's do that before I go to bed. I want to see what she has to say about this. Oh... Man, I was like, man, I might die here. You know, I'm used to fighting in a party of 6. This is me on hard mode alone versus a guy. Over. So, do you have to take Lindsay to the Rushlight tournament? Anyone? Or is it optional? And while I wait for an answer on that, I'm going to go talk to the Grand Master Weaponsmith and see what she has to say. I just went from a laughing to a coughing fit. Then Muckle Extremes was successful in its entertainment value. How's the vote? 13 for Divinity next, 15 for Pillars next, 5 for something else, but 4 of them haven't told me what they want this something else to be. Let's go here, and then we'll do the open thing. Lindsay, Octavia has unique dialogue too. Yeah, but I only want to bring 1 deadweight if I don't know what's, you know, if I'm going to be fighting. Can auto-level your character? Yeah, who wants to auto-level their character? That's, like, half the fun of the game. Making those characters. Yeah, if you haven't already, I strongly encourage everyone to vote on the pop-up panel on the left side of the stream window. It's pretty hard to miss, but if you just closed it, I do value your opinion. If you want to pick what game we're gonna do next, it's a way for you to voice it. All right, let's tell this lady that we killed the guy that was mad because she killed his dad or whatever. Dude, I am like helping all the worst people just to keep their skills. Sartain is dead. He had a vendetta against you for bankrupting his father. She falls silent for a few seconds, looking very focused. Then she smiles slowly and malevolently. What a spectacular day. Thank you. How are things going? Excellent. Wonderful. I fired my apprentices. I've had enough with Sartain. I work longer hours, but every blade that leaves my forge is my personal responsibility now. So, when do I get my masterpiece? The agreement stands for gratitude will hopefully be expressed in a gift for the king. Okay, so let's go to the... step outside and open up the table and see what that card was. You have a very large collection of emotes, Mr. Tiger. When you added the number 9,000 to White Tiger, was that like a Dragon Ball Z thing? Or do you maybe you usually go by White Tiger and the name was already taken, so you had to slap a number on there? Like, how did that work out? My name on Twitch was going to just be Muckluck, but Muckluck was taken by some guy who made an account and then never followed a single person. And I was like, ugh. So then I ended up making Muckluck Twitch. That's how many emotes he has? Well said. It was DBZ. +1 relations for invitation. +1 community for talking to the regent. The Rushlight Tournament. It is time to visit the Pitax. Wow, this is kind of in your face. It just sits there until you do it, I guess. Support the regent. Not right now. 7 days until new life. Okay. Alright. It was DBZ. Yeah, that's why, like, my social media, I've got Muckluck Stream. It's called Muckluck Streams on Facebook. It's called Muckluck Twitch on Twitch. And it's called Muckluck YouTube on YouTube. Because Muckluck, just Muckluck, which is what I would have preferred, was taken on all those platforms. Night, Saracen. I'll be wrapping up soon as well. And thanks for stopping by again. Alright, let's take a look at where... So it doesn't really show an exact location. So I just need to go over here and head south and go into Pitax. And bring Lindsay. It sounds like I have to bring Lindsay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to save the game right there, and just going to pause there for the night. We could finally start Pitax tomorrow, but I still don't know why Darvin hasn't showed back up. Once again, in my last playthrough, I finished Darvin's questline, and I had not yet seen Pitax start. In this one, Darvin's questline is not finished, and Pitax has started. I feel like Act 5 is bleeding into Act 6 or something. I don't know what's going on there. So, anyway, as always, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it, and I'm glad I was able to keep you entertained. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're new here, I stream every single night from 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Standard Time, bare minimum. I often start early, I often go late, but 9 to midnight are the guaranteed nok-nok hours. If you haven't already, if you hit the follow button, it makes it easy for you to keep track of when I'm online. And I always raid someone else at the end of the stream. So if you're willing, stick around another 60 seconds and we'll all dive bomb into somebody else's stream and make their day, hopefully make them really happy. Afterward, you don't have to stay. If you're like, ugh, you don't have to stick around. But just like doing this, pay it forward. It's always nice to get that and have that happen. So stream will start in about 60 seconds. I hope y'all have a good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow.